Good evening, good evening. Okay, so we're just gonna do a late night read because there's a lot of energy going on and everybody's in like chaotic kind of like disarray within connections, and maybe a late night love read, which I never do ever, but well, we might tonight. What will I use? Matters of the heart seem to be a theme. Hey Jenny, hey Chatty, how's it going? So everyone seems to be in like chaotic turmoil within connections and or like feeling things that are uncomfortable. And so I figured that we would maybe just do a little bit of a collective energy read, right? See what the fuck is going on. Hope you girls are having a good one. Everybody, hello, bonjour. Or how you going, mate, as they would say in Jenny's world. Hey, Easy, how's it going? Hey, Bubs, what's up? I didn't want to be alone with my thoughts any longer, and so we're doing this. And I feel like I can feel everything. So, like, there's just a lot going on energetically within everybody. I just feel like maybe this is necessary. Would you like a reading? Jenny, this is an honor. Yes, of course. Holy shiza, this is great. Okay, let's do it. Let me just, like, let me get settled in here. Okay. I'm such a hippie. Fucking shawl that looks like your Nana crocheted. Okay. I don't think I want to use these ones for you right now. What I'm gonna do, I need to like make space. Make space, make space. I would like to use these ones, I think. Hey North, how's it going? Chaos, chaos. Okay. So in your particular energetic field, I do feel that there's been some like, I feel melancholy. Like I kind of feel like, I feel like sad, but understand why I'm sad and like working through it. There's something that's just kind of got your goat a little bit in a different way. Maybe like emotionally connection, like a hook in your emotions or something like that. It's like they're showing me like fishing, like, you know, matters of the heart, but like, I don't know. It's almost like, it's weird. It's like friendship, but it's like not, it's like something that's not supposed to be something that it is. Very unusual. Okay. If that makes no sense to you, I'm so sorry, but... Oh, hello, Mr. Big Pipes. Yes, I'm live. That's really interesting energy, Jenny. It's like, it's okay, and I'm sorry, but you know how I roll. I'm not gonna like call you out, but I have to be honest with what I see and feel. And that's not a bad place to be. I mean, it's just like trying to navigate or understand. That's not what we do. Okay, so back to you. I just feel like there's this just like, it's a fucking, something's just pulling at your heartstrings. You don't know how to talk about it. I don't know. I'll dive a little deeper, but we'll keep it surface level. There's a connection or some sort of like friendship that's blossoming into something else. It's hard to navigate. Okay. Something's got your goat, I said. What the fuck? The goat's coming out. And this is like potency. So we'll get into this. Where's that book? I found it. No, he could go north. Fuck that guy. It's a weirdo. We don't do that here. Okay. Heavy-footed, stuck in a rut, and motivated to kick one's butt. Potency of strength and force, reclaimed in power to stay the course. I call upon the goat to assist me and harness this power, so mote it be. Hello there. I thought I might find you down here. What you need is a real push to get you unstuck out of this rut. Let me oblige. I may be a stubborn old thing, but I'm not one to shy away from a little headbutting. I have got all the guts, balls, horns, and drive and power to get you moving again, be it physically, emotionally, or spiritually. Take a good whiff. I'm in the air, all around you. Stamp on the ground, and I am under your feet. Now look behind you, I am at your back. So potent is my power that you must be very clear now of your intent. Use it for a greater good, for an outcome that is beneficial and not detrimental or vengeful. I do not judge, though many judge me, but abuse my gift and you will be the one left to clear up the mess. So if you are truly ready to take things up a notch, I am here. All you need to do is ask. Once in a lifetime, an offer is made. Before undertaking a major decision, be very clear of your intention and transparent in your actions. A deception is about to be discovered. Now is not a time for white lies or any lies. A goat is representation of the horned god, a masculine energy that drives the craft, such as consort of mother goddess. In this role, the goat is associated with nature, wilderness, sexuality, hunting, and the life cycle, and the ultimate union of the divine and the animal, which includes humanity. Never tease a billy goat or turn your back on one. Okay. Let's dive in. How do you feel so far, Jenny? Okay. I feel like, honestly, like reminding you of your strength to get through this situation. But it's like one thing going on, but a million other things on the wayside, like every direction. It feels like it's not really chaotic because I feel like it's like the norm for you, but it's like a lot right now. Okay. I'm not even American. I'm Canadian. So, I mean, he does look like my Tupperware after I put spaghetti sauce in it for like one time ever. It never comes out. So he's like a tainted, weird orange color. Yeah, if you want a reading. Hello, Miguel. How's it going? Okay, Jenny. One more. All right, we've got the prison wave. So this is self-sabotage, poverty, and consciousness. I mean, like, understandably with the situations that you've had to go through and like from start to finish, you know, like you would feel that way sometimes. And, you know, others have the ability to put us in that, that mentality. So the spiritual dancer, like a certitious root and perception. So gaining a new perspective on everything every time you go through something is exactly what we're supposed to do, which is like learn those lessons, right? But I think that sometimes the things that we go through are unfair and they're not, they seem unfair. But whatever is being thrown at you is actually quite incredible how you move through it, is what I'm seeing. Like, it's like almost very strategic, very much with good intentions always. Now we have the Arrow Master coming through, which is hitting the mark, intention, and detachment. I feel like letting go of some of these, like, I guess, the fucked up connections or, like, negative connections that you already know, and it's like, but our heart's invested is kind of what I'm being shown. Yeah, so, like, the Winged Wise One, angelic help, miraculous aid. So, like, a miracle is coming through for you. The Ice Queen. Ideas preserved, nullification, and entitlement. I mean, you don't walk around entitled. You walk around certain. There's a difference. I feel like other energies maybe are intimidated by such presence, especially if they're not used to it from the feminine side of energy, right? So the Queen of the Light, illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. Yeah, I feel like that's it. You know, the right people appreciate your light and the wrong people are blinded by it. The Desert Prince, survival and false promises. Is somebody not keeping up their word? We have the River Queen. Yeah, flow and letting go and natural movement. It's like you're just kind of giving up, I guess, control to the universe and saying, okay, whatever, you can assist me with this because I don't have the time for it right now. I just don't have the patience for it anymore. The Shadow Queen is acquiring knowledge, insecurity, and manipulation. Oh yeah. Like you're super done with just like false promises and manipulation and people taking advantage of you and your kindness and or fucking throwing you into the fire. Like you didn't do anything for them. You know what I mean? There's just like so much of that going on where you give a lot and you're either misunderstood or you don't receive, you know, and there's no reciprocation sometimes. It's like giving someone water and them giving you shit. Like it's ridiculous, right? Okay, so we do have the Swan Queen, transformation, intuition, and patience. I mean, being patient through these like troubling times or like these extremely hard lessons has what or is what keeps you kind of going. Like that belief in one's intuition, that belief in oneself, and having the patience and the maturity to go through it and understand why you're going through it. And you understand that things are painful. Like nothing in your life has been easy. You understand that it's not going to be easy, but every once in a while, a little break would be nice. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Am I spiritual? Yes, 100%. Jesus is positive? Yep, never said he wasn't. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, big fucking energy, Jen. You're all right. You've got this. Interesting. Marriage is coming out. Protection from a powerful friend. This reading just took a turn and a half, didn't it? A little detour, if we will. Honor and respect will come to you. Honestly, I feel like you gain that anyways. Like, it's just who you are as a person. So it's how you carry yourself. It's how, you know, like, obviously you're married to your own loyalty as well. Like, you know who you are. You know what you stand for. It's like being loyal to oneself. Like your beliefs, your strength, your courage, everything. You know the love that you give. You know what you have to offer, right? You've been through a lot too. And so it's really hard to fool you. But people still keep trying, don't they? Hello, Blackanese. Hello, Angelic. Hello, Divine Star. Okay. So we do have increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Obviously, everything that we go through, you know, we grow from it. Whether it's uncomfortable or it's, you know, either way, it builds our highest self, right? I don't think you ever lose sight of that, though. So, like, that's not what this is about. This is about remembering your strength when you're going through these things. And, you know, not letting people get you down, especially when we're a little bit vulnerable, right? Which is not your usual ever. But these things can make us feel that way. A stubborn and aggressive person. Well, that's bullshit, eh? Unsuccessful plans because of this person. Who the fuck is getting in your way of what you want? Like, or just like what you need. I'm trying to find out what the blockage is here. Yeah, so warning of your problem either now or in the future. Interesting. A new home or a new attitude. An emotionally secure, loving family is very important to you. Well, of course it is. And you will be receiving a precious gift or giving one. You know, this could be the gift of strength, or like this could also just be an actual material thing. Or maybe, I don't know, are you planning something special for someone? Kind of get those vibes too, maybe. One sec here. I would like to know more about this gift, please. Well, my dear, it is definitely, okay. You're going to have a chuckle, going to have a laugh, but we do have do not back down from opposition and show your strength and fortitude. You do have someone coming in with like too much concern with sexual matters, which might be like coming in between your like the reality of a connection, or like maybe it's like someone showing you that they're less, well, it's less maturity. Like they're beneath you when it comes to what you expectations in a connection, or what like that means to you, like that actual deep rooted connection. And then we have plenty of material things. Good luck. And we do have March coming out. I'm not sure if that's significant to you in some way, but it could be, you know, a past, present, or in the future. Holy smokes. Okay. So we do have reconciliation. Just make sure you're very mindful of like when you're going into this reconciliation, you know, and I know that it's on your mind, whatever this coming back together is, or whomever is offering things that may be beneath what you are accepting. We have unsettled times and need to plan ahead with the kangaroo, and that's fucking hilarious, and you know why. If you know, you know. So we have good fortune coming out. It's like a very, very back and forth. It's like a lot of good with a lot of bad, which is everything, everyone's life, right? But it's like you just get on your feet, or you just get to a place where you're so stoked about something, or things are finally going good and you can breathe, and then something hits you. But we do have new opportunities, we new pathways, possibilities opening up for you, and then we do have May coming in too. So I will put these aside. I'm going to hit these up with, yeah. Interesting. Just know that I love you, and like I'm here for you, because I know that this isn't easy for you. You've kind of got a lot of stuff going on. Like this applies to like so many different areas. Again, that's life, but okay. Yep, sure. Just give me a few. If you want a reading, you can put a purple heart in the chat, and that's just because it's easier for me to see, like us to keep track of whom is having one or is wanting one. Okay. Okay, Jenny. We do have the animal kingdom coming out. These animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. Interesting. That card rarely comes out, so it's quite special. I do feel like you do have a past pet that is like very much still connected to you, but I think you know that. I think you feel them when you need them the most, which is, you know, not uncommon. They usually can cross the rainbow bridge when we need them. I'm still learning that, but I mean, it's very much a thing I see. It's they'll choose to be our spirit guides, especially if we had them during times that were really tough. You know, they were there to help and heal, and we don't have them anymore. They kind of will choose to stay rather than reincarnate. And most of the time, like, they will reincarnate eventually. They kind of stay with us until we're ready, or we've kind of gone through certain phases in our life, but they're there for us. Okay. Yeah. We have receive. So, I mean, giving too much, Jenny. Like, that little gift. Look at that. There's a little present. That's so beautiful. Maybe that's your little gift. I mean, you are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others. But now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. You have to be more open to receiving, my dear. Like, I know you have a lot of pride, and I know that you have a lot of dignity, and I know that you're a strong woman, but it's okay to like ask for help, and it's okay to receive it. I mean, sometimes it comes in ways that we don't really know how to accept it at the time. Let go. Interesting. So, once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you from harm. So, you know, we talk about this all the time on the channel, but just kind of giving them permission to access your life and your free will choices because they can't interfere without so, right? They just stand on the sidelines waiting for you to tag them in. So, okay. What's on the bottom? Memories. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. Oh my God. And be proud. And I did not do that on purpose. It just split when I picked it up. It's time to celebrate all that you have achieved and all that you are and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you have achieved and to be proud of yourself. That's another thing when it comes down to like nourishing oneself. It is very important for us to remember to do that, right? We have to be on that to-do list at some point, because if we have a lot of responsibility or we're taking care of other people, you know, other people rely on us. So if we want to take care of them properly or well, we have to be at our best, right? Did you just say juggalos can get readings too? I don't know why my brain just went to an ICP song, like Juggalo. Yeah, okay. So Jenny, having some attachments to like toxic connections or, you know, behaviors or thought patterns or anything like that, you know, anything when you think of the devil coming out, which is not the worst thing. This is just like, it's just signifying or clarifying or letting you know that, hey, you do have some things you got to release first, or you're already aware of a few things that need to go, but you're having a hard time letting go of them because, you know, they're you kind of have embedded in you, or sense have a chain around you, right? Just, and I mean, honestly, when it comes to this, I feel like it's, well, it's a little bit of everything, but I don't see any like addictions or anything crazy. I just see like toxic connections and toxic like people, right, that are influencing your, impacting your energy, like your immediate energy. We do have the Two of Coins, the Two of Pentacles coming out in reverse, which is like you've made up your mind or someone else has made up their mind about you. It's almost like you aren't juggling, you're not juggling options. Like you're very set in the decision you've made, especially with this coming out. That's like divine balance, guidance. It's like, you know, and you know, and you're just not being, you're not, no room for budging. We have the Eight of Wands coming out, which is like being a little bit guarded of your, you know, heart space for sure. It's like, I'm open, but I'm not open. You know, it's like I'm open to the right people, but even the right people have kind of fucked that up lately. So you're just being very mindful of who you give your energy to, which is important. Okay. Okay, there's one more in here. Let's go. No, not yet. It's like right here. There we go. Okay, so a little bit of introspection with the Hermit card. It's like going within, finding answers, listening to your intuition, using kind of like that guiding light from within to navigate in the dark. And you don't mind sitting in the dark. Like you're not really scared of it by any means. It's like that's where you find all your answers with the High Priestess coming out. That's your all-knowing. That's exactly where all of us find the answers though, right? You know, you need to, oh, okay. So navigating through conflict, using your mind's eye, using your intuition, trusting your gut. We do have a Tower moment. Like this is coming out in the reverse though, so I think this has already happened. This is recent though. This Tower moment is super recent. And it's definitely affected some sort of connection with the Two of Cups coming out that was more on an emotional level. This could be a friendship. This could be a partnership. This could be intimate relationship. Like this, you can apply it to wherever. It could be family. But something has rocked the boat. A shake-up that's a wake-up, if you will. Okay. So let's have one more, please. Thank you. So yeah, I mean, like, you're not really like sitting and crying over spilled milk, but you definitely remember that the milk was spilled and who did it, you know. And it's like, it's not like you're going to turn a blind eye to it, but like finding forgiveness and like moving forward. And as soon as you let go, that's when the magic will happen. I know that's a really strange way to put that, but that's what I'm getting. And then I'm going to do these ones where you don't need to tell us anything. It's just between you and the deck. So you just think things, ask questions, and you already know. It's a slap in the face, isn't it? A little bit. No, it's just reminding you that you already know. Like, you know your energy. Woo! So, Jenny, this is no longer your prison. You will be free and happy and free of burden. Okay, one more. Ascend to the tippy tops of your highest and most true self. Just go with that flow, hon. You're just about through it. You know, like we're all going through chaos right now and turmoil for so many reasons. But I mean, it is ascension time. It has been for a while. Plus moons, plus retrograde. And then we have 2 weeks. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. You also know how to get a hold of me if you need something further. If you have any questions, hon, that you don't want to ask on here. All my love to you. Okay, so I'll just catch up really quick. It's so organized. I love you too. Okay, so who do we have? Let me just like write it down so I don't have to ask every 5 seconds. Okay. Okay, so okay. Yeah, like I got North, I got you, I've got Carnesia, I've got Jazzy and Divine Star. That's all I have so far. So if you have different lists. And why do you feel like those things all in one? Those are like, well, I'll tap in. Do you need a reading? Too easy? Well, that's not what I mean. Okay, does that work though? Does that look correct to everybody? Okay, so North, will start with you because you did ask first, I think. I hope I'm being fair. I don't think I want to use this deck for you either, to be honest. Use this one. Okay, thank you. Okay, do you want me to just do you after? Okay, then I can just go to Carnesia quick, and then I can do you after, North. I could do like a private reading for you too. Okay, so Carnesia, are you still here? Or Carnesia, however you say it. Okay, you're here. Good stuff. This is crazy. They're showing me like a hand offering another, it's like a person offering someone a flower, but it's like, I don't know, as soon as you touch the flower, it kind of disintegrates. I'm not sure what that means yet, but I'll look into it. Let me ask. It's like offers of love that have been like, have kind of tarnished how you feel about it, or like changed or darkened how you feel about love. I'm not sure if that's actually going on, but there's a lot of energy in here. I'm usually quite tapped in though. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing just like burned offers or unrequited love, or like kind of just like, yeah, like a flower that disintegrates. It's like an offer, but it's just about there, but it never kind of happens the way that it's like potential. That's what it is. It's like potential is always there, but it just never prevails. Okay. Just so you know, there's nothing wrong with you. These people just are not healed enough to accept what you have to offer, right? Just give me one sec. Sorry, I have to sneeze, I think. Okay, I have to sneeze. Oh, I hate when you do that. Okay. I can't do it. Okay, I had to sneeze, but now I can't do it. I tricked my mind. Okay. I am seeing something coming in for you that's going to be a little bit more beneficial, but I feel like you have to be open enough to see it, which means you might have to like it might be not what you expect, or like in like the unusual like setting, or a person that's not your usual type might be coming in, or you might have a secret like admirer, or this person might not be, you might not see this person the way that they see you, or you might not even think that they would look at you this way. So I do see that coming. Ooh. Yeah, okay. So we have the hair coming out with transformation. I feel like there is a transformation going on within you in your heart space that's kind of, there's some dark and there's some light, which is okay because we're all dark and light. It's important to balance the two. That's kind of what makes us whole, or like we wouldn't really know one without the other, you know? So it's important to keep that in mind. Now, the hair. Where is the book? Right here. I mean, if you look at this card too, there is a lot of that going on. It's like coming out of the darkness, or like a shadow cast, you know, with a cloud, a dark cloud, if you will. And remember, hairs are fast. They can beat the storm. Okay. So desire for change, options to approve, things to amend, update, and improve. Quick as a flash, freedom awaits, restyle to transform, now trust in the fates. I call upon the hair to assist me and harness this power, so mote it be. Native to the British Isles, it is who I am, would deliver wise folk of one of kind or another, from place to place as they take many form, for I am quick of wit, elusive, and can get about almost unseen. That is what you desire right now, to go about your business without all the fuss and attention that is currently holding you back from causing issues. Perhaps what you have become is not at all what it's cracked up to be. Fame and fortune have all their price, and notoriety soon wears thin. So, your desire is for total change, to be someone else or somewhere else, where you can be true to yourself. Let your guard down and take it easy. Call upon my power now to help you achieve a new freedom. Whether it's a different way of thinking or about things, or a real life transformation, I will help you seek out the people who can support you through this by guiding you and advising you. Follow my path, and the options will present themselves to you along the way. Be sure to keep up. I seldom rest for long, and this opportunity won't linger. A quick decision is urgently needed. You can stay where you are or try very unfamiliar territory. Meeting new people will open your eyes about your true needs and desires. Get active. Doing nothing is not an option. The warrior queen, Boudica, released a hare from her tunic shortly after the battle as an omen that the hare's path would lead to victory. So, follow a hare, but don't catch it, for in doing, it can never show you another wonder again. Interesting. What is going on? Okay, so let's look into this a little further. I think actually I'm going to use the Teo Zen. I think we will find some things in there for you. Yeah, that shake up, that's a wake up. It's like the storm, the calm after the storm, but stagnancy in it nonetheless. Just trying to like figure out why things have happened to you the way that they have happened to you and understand them differently. It's like going through a transformation as well as an ascension, and these are lessons that are very difficult and unfair. And sometimes, I mean, none of it, it's not like we are asking for it, but it's like in our path, it's in our written journey anyways, you know. Like I always say, our soul's got a journey, it's got a mission, it's got an agenda, and our body is just a skin Uber that doesn't get paid or a review on Yelp, you know. So that being said, hello Dido, what are you doing? Okay, so we do, it's quite a few. We have the well. This is like, I don't know if the number 48 means anything to you, the numbers 4 or 8. The well, seeking truth, wisdom, insight, intuitive knowing, and return to the source, getting to the bottom of things. I mean, it's kind of like diving deeper within self, right? So that you can understand how to navigate your connections with other people and yourself, your relationship with yourself as well. So 13 is companionship, friendliness, mutual respect, shared goals, interdependence, agreement, and strengthening bonds. Yeah, well, once you do this and you've acquired all the knowledge necessary to apply it to this connection or to many connections that you want to flourish, it's kind of just like watering a plant, right? So 16 with enthusiasm. We have self-expression, inspiring others, self-confidence, totality, success, sharing, and a positive response. Absolutely. I feel like you trying something different and coming out of like this almost insanity kind of cycle, you know, expecting a different outcome but doing the same thing over and over again wasn't working. So you're like, maybe I'll go back to the drawing board and maybe I'll find some more, I guess, a spark or a drive in like passion towards certain things that I've maybe forgotten about, but for myself. Okay, so oppression with 47. This is restriction, exhaustion, depression, depleted resources, feeling cut off, punishment, and confinement. So that is kind of like the dark night of the soul, right? Sitting in the cave with the light, but not letting that light burn out. You know, there's a lot of influence that comes to that, like loss, you know, trauma, unstable connections, heartbreak, everything like that. It can push us to that point, right, where we go into those states or those mental dormancies, if you will, of like negative thought pattern. So all right, we do have grace coming out with 22. It's like adornment and bringing out beauty, elegance in the outer as a reflection of the inner, vanity, charisma, and self-expression. I do feel like that's really important for you right now, is just to keep like grounded within that that connection that you have to your passions, the things that bring you joy, the things that you love about yourself. And if you've forgotten about those things, then maybe look in the mirror and tell yourself nice things until it's not uncomfortable, which is the most uncomfortable thing on the planet to do, trust me, I know. I do use this tool for myself every once in a while. It's just a good reminder of self-love, because like I said in the beginning, you know, we have to be our best to offer our best to somebody else, right? So that we don't need somebody, we want somebody when the time comes. Okay, so I'll take these 3 and then we'll be done with this deck, I think. We do have the receptive, so the yielding in Yin principle. Devoted, patient, supportive, obedient, responsive, intuitive, earthy, the mother. So I don't know if you are an earth sign, you don't have to be. I'm just saying maybe it's important for you to like ground yourself, like go put your toes in the grass or like touch a rock or tug a tree, any of those things. It's just important for you to kind of like recenter or recalibrate. We have attraction of the opposites, seduction, temptation, magnetism, a passionate encounter, meeting halfway, coupling, and sexual union. I do feel like there is a bit of that kind of like push and pull or like runner chaser type energy that I'm picking up on with a specific connection. I know there's a few things going on, but like that one specifically has kind of rocked you. And it also has made you reflect. 444, 222, 333, 555 is significant. Okay. We have the cauldron with 50. So inner alchemy, mastery, spiritual renewal, consecrate, contain rejuvenation, and discerning wisdom. 100% you're going through an ascension. But I feel like meeting somebody specific triggered this, right? I don't think it was just brought upon like out of the blue. It was like something that was, it's something that's still going on too. It's not like it's done. There's still like a lot of that residual energy. I don't think it's finished. Well, that's good. Don't need a straight jacket yet. Like we're good. Let's see a little bit more here. Yeah, dealings or relationships with a man. Duh. Okay, we do have like news, waiting for news, a package or a letter. So you're definitely, I think that maybe you're on like somebody, maybe there's some ghosting going on or some sort being left unread maybe. There's just a misunderstanding in like the exchange of energy or like what one person wants or the expectations of the other, or there's some sort of miscommunication. But I think it'll be cleared up. Let me just look. Like I see a phone call or like I see a meeting up or like a phone call, and it will like give you some clarity because they'll finally open up to you different. Well, I'm sorry, but my phone died. Okay, whoops. Sorry, guys. Reevy, what are you doing? Are you trying to get that moth? Come here and say hello. Come here. Come here, get your little butt out of there. Come here, see me down here. No kitty butt. Come here, Wavy. Come here, Misty. What you doing? You wanna go? They're on a mission. They're trying to get this moth. Now they're fighting over it. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. We'll just wait. Here. You guys, here. Just helping them out. Okay, so we do have the tent coming out. I just want you to know that this is a temporary situation. Like, it's not going to last for long. There will be some resolve. Like I said, I do see like a getting together or like some sort of conversation that has been kind of like a long time coming that's necessary. Also, a path of money or like with money is waiting for you to find it. I feel like if you've had any like financial constraints lately, especially tied to this situation, or probably not the situation, just in general, you're going to be coming out of that. You do have the arrow coming out. So you were on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. I feel like that's in a few areas. Like you have more direction and like clearer thought pattern, or like you just like, you know what you want, right? Nobody can really like kind of convince you otherwise. And you know what you deserve too, which is kind of nice because lots of people forget that. So we have the wind chimes, so peace and harmony. Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde or gray or white hair. Oh my gosh, my allergies. So great happiness. You have spiritual guidance and protection from harm. You definitely have something going on with your career. I don't know if you're like, I don't know if you're waiting for a raise or a promotion, or you're trying to change your job because you weren't happy. There's a lot of changes going on. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. That's hilarious. Someone new will be entering your life. You do have a few people who might be jealous. There is some enemies working against you. It doesn't really matter because you're already divinely protected. A new job or career. Interesting. Okay, I'll take a few more and then I'm going to move to the tarot. Someone is going out of your life, the end of a situation, or I feel like what is going on is this is like ego death. So either somebody you're dealing with is having or going through that a bit, or yourself even with the situations that have been kind of thrown at you. it's kind of made you change your perspective, and it's kind of put you in a more humble place, or someone else that you're dealing with. An eye-opener, if you will, or an epiphany. It's like the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new, right? So we do have, I'll take these two. So you've had an aggressive or stubborn person that has kind of constantly just made plans like seem unsuccessful, or like not putting the effort in, and it's like a one-ended, like a one-sided, it's like a one-sided situation all the time. And then there might be some like just misunderstanding. I think that the communication needs work, like in order to understand each other on a deeper level, so that you don't have these kinds of like head-butting situations, I guess is what I want to say. Okay, we do have plenty of material things, dealings or relationships with an older man, so there could be like a, you know, a parent or something like that involved. There is happiness though. I feel like you have some decisions to make, and as soon as you make them, things will start like kind of just falling into place. Like right now you're kind of in rocky, unstable waters, and you kind of just want commerce. Like you just want something a little more calm, maybe a little more relatable or on your level. Yeah, we're just about finished, and then I'm moving forward. Thank you guys for keeping it in check in the chat down there. Okay. I do see an apology coming in. Like again, yeah, there you go. Some balance, right? I think like it's time to have some justice. I mean, in the sense of your heart space, like somebody needs to say sorry. It's definitely coming. I just feel like it might be in a weird way that they like do it. It might seem insincere when they do say it, but because they're dancing around saying it, but they really do mean like it with their best intentions. I feel like this person doesn't have an easy time expressing their feelings, or maybe that's even you. No, I mean, I know I'm like that, right? I have a hard time sometimes, well, all the time. I'm not very, that's not me either, I get it. But it's, you know, it's not easy for the person that you're trying to pursue, or that like cares about you or wants you to open up, you know. And this could be that person for you. I think more so you're more open to being open than this person, right? About all of the things and the intensity of the connection and whatever the fuck else. It's like you just feel everything on a deeper level. You see things on a deeper level. You're all about balance and like, you know, equality. So everything that you have to offer, you would, you know, you would like it given back, just like most people, but you don't expect it. It's just, you deserve it. It would be nice, right? Okay. Ooh, I caught it that time. Fucking rights. Let's take those. So we do have, yeah. Okay, well, this isn't bad. So it's a lot more. They just keep multiplying. Well, so if we think about it, you know, it's kind of the situation when you think about balancing it, or what it needs or what it takes, or if that person's going to be reciprocal or understands the situation that you're going through the way that you do. You know, it's kind of got you in, well, fuck, it's a mental despair, if you will, mental lag, or feeling stuck, feeling very much tied to your own thoughts. We have the Hierophant coming out. I mean, he knows things. He's connected to the divine. He is like, this could be very much a divinely guided connection. That's why it's so intense. I think this person definitely needs to go through a bit of an ascension first to understand it the way that you do. Yeah, because I mean, kind of like longing for something, you know, like longing for that understanding, or for like that kind of just waiting for something to come in to change the situation, you know, kind of maybe like praying, or like you're very certain, but you're not certain that you can like fucking, I guess, trust your intuition or what you're feeling, just because it's not been clear, right, with the communication between the two of you. So we do have, I mean, okay, so this is an emotional offer. This might be the apology that comes in with the Ace of Cups. It is a very long kind of like awaited apology. So you're like, it better be correct or don't come at all. And then we have emotional fulfillment with the 10 of Cups, and we do have the Sun coming out, which is the best card in tarot. Well, it's not my favorite, but it's the best card in tarot. I mean, you've gone through these cycles, you've gone through these transitions, you've gone through some ascension. Like, you've learned all these lessons, and you're just kind of waiting for something stable, something tangible, something offered that's not fuckboy energy or like coming in quick and hot or giving you promises just to get what they want, and then that's it. You know, you have so much to offer, and you deserve that to be honored, as far as I'm concerned. You know, like, just do an evaluation of what you do want, and like, is this person, you know, for you or not? Because we can love something, but it doesn't always mean that it's enough, right? Okay, well, I hope that that helped. Here, what I'll do is, what am I gonna do here? I think I'm just gonna pull one of these for you, and then we'll move forward, I guess. Inspiration cards. I do keep seeing 1 to 2 weeks. So I don't know if this like within the next 2 weeks you can expect some kind of shift. I know that's probably not what you want to hear. We want things to move faster, and I mean, I would too. I'm not a patient person, but this other person is not one to be like, you can't push this person. I think it just spooks them like a horse. You know what I mean? They just run further away every time you try harder. Some people are like that. It's like that push and pull, that runner chaser. So my outer experiences are a reflection of my inner condition. I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. Oh, well, that's for sure where you're at with it, right? It might just be not on your level yet. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Of course, because we create while we speak, manifest our thoughts, and project and attract what we feel. So it's important to keep that in mind. But I hope that helped. Okay. No, I don't need a sugar daddy. You do. Quit that. Okay. So we have Jazzy. You're still here. Oh my gosh. I just need to like get rid of my... I need a tissue. I have like the worst fucking allergies this year. I don't know what the deal is. It like will not stop. It's either my eyes or my throat or my stupid little nose. Divine's next? Okay. I thought it was the other way around, but it doesn't matter. Either way, you'll still get a reading. Okay, let's do... Ooh, I think I want to do these ones for... Okay, do you guys mind? That's a nice reading. Such a detailed reading in those places. Oh, I'm so happy that you're enjoying yourself here. I try to be as thorough as possible. I mean, these are people's lives that you're dealing with. This is important shit. You can't just lie to them and lead them in the wrong direction or be fake when you... I mean, I don't know how to be fake, but this is a very transparent thing, and you're dealing with vulnerable people and their vulnerable things in their real actual lives. And I just feel like, of course, I'm trying to provide a most comfortable place for everybody. Hello. How you going, mate? Yes, that does work. I will try that. I forgot about that, and I do have some cloves from when I had a really bad toothache, so thank you for the reminder. What cards are them? Their cards. These ones here are the Animal Spirit Oracle, the Wild Unknown. It's a very nice deck. Okay, so did we decide who was going first? Was it Divine or Jazzy? Does it matter? Either way, like, they're back to back, so. It's not a game. It's messages, you know, divine spirit guide messages. There's like, they're readings. They're tarot / oracle / me channeling kind of readings. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do Divine quick, and then we'll do Jazzy, and then we're going to go to Blair, and then Buax, and then North, and then Easy, right? Okay. So, Okay, just let me tap in. Forbidden by the Lord? Well, then I guess you shouldn't be here. Bye-bye. The fuck do people come in here thinking like I don't have like the creator in my life, right? Also, don't just go up and jump into somebody's fucking hizzle and start preaching. I mean, it's the most culty shit in the whole planet. At least I'm not pushing this on people, right? I'm not going around preaching and any of that stuff. You just need to keep your mouth shut and keep your fucking religion quiet. You know, especially if it's like something like that. I am Native American and I do believe in the creator and a higher power. And just because I don't call it the God that you do doesn't mean it's not derived from the same fucking place. So, I don't know. I just have to tell people that, right? I don't really care what other people think of me because I'm not around judging either. So I sleep well at night, but I also know where I sit, what I believe in and why. And I don't really discriminate against anything, right? It's the devil I'm playing with. Well, maybe I like that. I'm light and dark, so are you. Figure it out, balance it out, then we'll talk, yeah? Okay, good job. Thanks, Easy. That was good, that was really good. Okay, so respectfully, we're going to move this. It is Divine's reading, so we're going to give them the respect that they deserve through this time. I mean, you guys can do whatever you want. I'm just saying I'm going to tap in now. Okay. I'm also very no bullshit. I'm super unfiltered. I smoke, I drink, I swear. My name is Prairie Page. I live in Alberta, Canada. Any further questions, you can definitely chat. But I'm just letting you know that we're... Okay, whoa. I'm not ready. Very strong cards right off the get-go, though. So, Divine, I see you kind of like building towards something. It's like they're showing me building blocks. It kind of reminds me of Lego in a weird way. It's like I'm building towards this. I'm building these stairs. I'm trying to get somewhere that I really want to be. But then there's like Wreck-It Ralphs that kind of come in and just like smash it. I don't know. For some reason, there's something standing in the way of you and your most desired thing, dream, or outcome. I don't know if it's you or if it's someone else. I think it's your experiences with others that have like put you in a state where you stopped believing in yourself to some extent, which it happens. So, I mean, but there's definitely an easy fix for that. It's truly just going within and trusting yourself again, right? Yes, cards are witchcraft. Yes, I'm a witch. Get the fuck over it or get the fuck out. Welcome to my house. Okay, so... Okay, so I think that this has just been kind of like an eye-opener or an awakening. And I do feel like you lost someone, maybe not super recently, but definitely still fresh enough to like, it still bothers you or lingers in your energy with the grieving that you're going through. I'm not sure why I'm picking that up, but it's important somehow. We're like, this kind of like open wound, if you will, has allowed the predators to kind of circle in or close in on you a little bit. Like your back's a little bit against a wall with certain regards. And I feel like that might be connections and that might be family too. I feel like family is definitely putting pressure on you for some reason. Hi, Amanda. How are you doing? Lovely that you're here. You're badly stuck and yes, your dad. Okay. Is there some sort of like, I mean, something in your household, like would it be conditioning or beliefs or like expectations that are kind of, you're maybe not, it's not really what you want to do to fulfill. Like, it's just not who you are, but you're expected to be doing that or be that person. And it's like gone on for a long time. And so you're kind of just tired of being someone you're not, right? Is what I'm feeling. Sorry, my girl, Amanda. Amanda, I'm thinking about you. I hope you're doing good, hon. I haven't seen you in a little bit. Anyways, let's get one card for Divine, please. Your name is wonderful, by the way. I feel like that is who you truly are. I feel like you're a lot more spiritual than maybe your family would like you to, I mean, than you're allowed to be, if you will. or like it's kind of gotten in the way of like certain connections, especially maybe with like romance, maybe being too much or not enough or misunderstood. I'm not sure. Don't let that don't let that hinder you. Like opinions are like assholes and everybody has one, right? Okay. Okay, good, good, good. Do not turn to mediums or seek out. Yeah, thank you. Goodbye. Okay. I just feel like there's a lot of pressure on you and you just kind of want to be who you actually are rather than everyone else's expectations of who they think that you should be, okay? So, how many people have the time to go around and harass? I just don't understand that. Like, the exhaustion it must take to be, you know, like one of these people that just are so close-minded. Okay, so we have the otter coming out for you, which is really nice. That's really good. It's really great energy. It's very playful. It's very much like, you know, it loves connection. It can be a solitary, but it does get, you know, slightly depressed. I mean, they're very much very crafty as well. They endure a lot as well. They can adapt. I think that this will be very fitting for you. Lord, help me. Oh, Lord, dear Lord, please help us all. Hey, man, I don't care what you pray to. I don't care what you believe in. I respect that, right? So don't come up in here and be all willy-nilly about what I do. So, unobstructed joy, playfulness, and contentment. Perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck, the otter, represents absolute bliss. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child, available to us at any age. They have a giddiness and reverence for life itself, without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The otter card begs these questions and wants to transport us to that precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. When in balance, full of love and needs nothing. When out of balance, gloomy, sighs and makes silly excuses. And to bring into balance a dance party or a celebration. So when was the last time that you kind of went out and enjoyed yourself or like did something for you that was, I don't know, like let your hair down is kind of what we would usually say. I think it's time to just let loose a little bit. Or maybe if you go out, you know, you never know. Like, I don't like going out, but anytime I do, I usually meet really neat people or I do something to fulfill myself in the sense of like, you know, giving a reading or helping someone with a really difficult situation in their time of need. Just a little bit of like selfless service, I guess, but also don't forget about you. I feel like you're great at balancing things. I feel like lately it's been a little difficult because one side's been heavier than the other. But I also feel like you know what to do. So what you're going to gain from this reading is just a little bit of clarity. Or like that, hearing it from someone else sometimes makes a difference and it hits different, right? Or maybe in a different perspective. For sure it'll help. I feel like you'll be in a different mindset by tomorrow morning at least. This will give you something to think about anyway. So, all right. We do have the Queen of the Light. So illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. Again, I mean, celebrating this new, like, light, confident version of yourself. And maybe it's like the time for the world to see it. I think you might have been like in hiding for a while or maybe a little bit more you're doing a little bit of introspection, right? So the Metal King, discipline, armor, and boundaries. Taking your experiences and using them to create this like healthy boundary so that you don't get hurt and being armored up and ready for like the next hit, which is fine, but don't let that get the best of you. Like don't make that define you because we can build our walls. It's fine. It's good to protect yourself and be kind of use your discernment to navigate certain situations, especially to get out of them properly or well. Now, don't build them up so high that no one can get in, especially if there's someone that, you know, doesn't have, well, don't build them too high so that no one can get in, is what I want to say, okay? And then 333 is significant. We also have Gaia's garden, fruition, abundance, and reaping what you sow. So that's good karma or bad karma, depending on what you've dealt or what you've, you know, what you've put out there intention-wise, right? The Dragon's Duel. Inner conflict, morality, and conscious choice. Yeah, so there's that like inner conflict between yourself and yourself. Your true self, and then, you know, the self that's the self that's behind the ego and behind all of the other things that um they can it's like a shadow that's casted. But it's so deep that it is only with like in that you can actually fix this. It's all about what's inside of you and what you can bring to the table for nourishing your own needs, right? The spirit whisper, divine guidance and higher knowing. Well, exactly. Like you already know what to do. You know what situation you're in and you know why. Let's do one of these. Yeah, let's do spirit. Ooh, yeah, you're definitely butting heads with somebody though. It's like you just want like it's like breathing. It's like it's being underwater almost. It's like suffocating. It's hard to breathe sometimes with the pressure. It's unusual. I wonder what's getting in the way. Like who? You said your dad, but you know, things only have power unless you give it power. So it can only bother you if you allow it. And like I feel like you've done that for a long time, just kind of sat under like someone else's power, if you will. Okay, right off the get-go. A father's love. Are you fucking kidding me? Crayfish. Okay. A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason. Whether your father is here or still here or past, a father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy, hey? It's neat stuff. It's all oogie boogie voodoo until it actually fucking hits and makes sense, right? And you can see it before your own eyes and feel it. So this one is stay connected. Yeah, like I do see you've disconnected for a little while. It's like gone into that hermit mode, which is really healthy sometimes, but we can't let it get too far, right? So we are all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to the source. I think that's what you're doing. You know, you've been triggered to go within. You've been triggered to connect to something that you maybe pushed down for a long time. And it's just being reignited or resurfacing. And that's what happens when things become pretty heavy or we're going through something that's a little deep, right? We do have study. So I feel like being more curious as to kind of your, you know, like the spiritual side of things, right? Understanding yourself in that way or like tapping into it more. So spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new in general. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. It's beautiful. And I mean, connections will do that as well. Like they'll either trigger things or open things up or give you a new perspective or want to change or whatever it might be. But they can influence that big time. We do have breathe coming out. I don't know if you're one to have panic attacks or anxiety attacks. I kind of feel like maybe that's breathing exercises are very important, right? It's like the amount of oxygen that you release to the brain and therefore the rest of your system can operate healthily, right? Or like on a timely manner as well. So the breath is a vital bridge between your body and soul. It is the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit and the divine source. There's literally your name. The breath penetrates your center being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. And then we have give back. So it's like your time to kind of teach, right? In the sense, or like give and share your knowledge of what the experiences that you've learned from. So today is a day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectations of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely someone needs it today. I think that you have healing power and it's important for you to share that if you're feeling up to it, because some people might need it more than you'll ever know. I'm going to use these because I think these are those ones are a little dark for you. Woo! Yeah. Giving back. Filling those cups for others. I think you've been doing that quite a bit, though. And I think it's for the wrong people. And I think that that's why it feels like, no, we're not going to do that. Go down. Come on. No, you're going to knock the chair over, you idiot. No. Careful. Oh, cats, sometimes. Woo! I think that you're in for a surprise. Like, I want to say, I don't know if you're going to an event or if you have, like, a birthday coming up or something crazy like that. There is definitely, like a surprise. These cards even sound like fireworks. It's weird. Okay, Divine. Let's have a few tarot for you for a conclusive reading. Thanks for everyone being here. I appreciate that. New, old, my OGs, my fam. Thanks for all your help. And thanks for all your trust. Okay, so we do have the Eight of Swords coming out. It's like definitely kind of like in the mind, you're thinking about something and so profusely, like it's a manifestation, like you really want something to happen, you really want something to change. You're kind of like praying, you know, listening to the divine, listening for messages. Yeah, we have the Empress coming out. It's like being full of the knowledge, you know, you want to be full of, have all of the answers, if you will, when it comes to not like being like a know-it-all, but just you are curious about what's going on with you and you want to learn more. We do have the Knight of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. So this is happening a lot faster than you would think to be like getting to that fulfillment, that abundance, those answers, like the clarity, right? The forward movement is coming right away here. We have the Ace of Cups coming out. So it's like an emotional kind of, it can be an emotional offer. It can be an apology. It can also be something that's like, something that's emotionally fulfilling for you, but it's like, it's new, right? It's kind of new. It's deep rooted, but it's like a new emotional shift. I want to say it's an emotional shift. There we go. And then we have the Seven of Swords coming out in the reverse. So coming out of like, you know, deceit and, you know, misconception and anything that kind of causes mental conflict when it comes to, I mean, yeah, like just being deceived, getting taken advantage of, any of those things. Like you're fully aware of self and others. And I think that's why you're also, you know, seeking more information to further the abilities that are being presented to you. Like, you know, that you're feeling more so now than ever that we're always there, but you're nourishing them differently. Okay. And kind of working on yourself so that when you do offer something to somebody or someone does come around and kind of, you're not like going to be fooled by shady behavior or lowball offers or any of that. You know, it's like time for you to just kind of be yourself and shine through and true. Okay, I'll take one more. Ooh. Yeah, okay. So we have the Queen of Wands. So whatever this is going to like, it's reignited some like passion or drive or creativity within you. Maybe you're trying to something new, a new hobby or craft. It could even be, you know, like a shift in how you feel about fucking romance or intimacy. And then we have the Knight of Wands coming out in the reverse. Yeah, you're not going to take any offers that come in quick and hot. Like it's like, oh, I'll come in, I'll give you everything. You know, make all these promises and then I leave. And I don't think that you're going to run into that very much. I just feel like if you do, you're prepared because you've been through this before. Okay, so one more. I'll just take the bottom of the deck, I think. Or I'll take that one. Fine. Okay, so the Three of Wands in reverse. Like, so no more like third-party energy either. Like, I think that there's been some situations where it's like too many cooks in a kitchen, so you're not going to encounter that anymore. And I feel like you're moving forward no matter what. Like you're going to find some resolve, but it's going to be within yourself. You don't need anybody else. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we have the World, so that's like completing a cycle. That's like the end of something and the beginning of a new. kind of like the world's your oyster now. Like you just have this clean slate that you need to play with, but do it with caution and do it with care, okay? Alrighty. I hope that helped. What's up? Happy birthday, bruh. G'd up in the house. Okay. What am I doing with myself? There we go. Okay, so now we're going to Jazzy, if she's still, or Jazzy's still here. The fuck? Oh, right here. There you go. There you are. Just waiting. So you're so, I'm here, I'm here. Okay, so let's do for you. Just give me one sec. I just need to get a drink here. Let's do that quick. Let's do it. Let's do it. Kitty, do you want to go outside? What time is it? You probably shouldn't go. It's still dark. Okay. I have one more ginger. Oh, I need to blow my nose. This is absurd. Absurd. Just 1 minute. Oh my god, that's like 40 bazillion times better. I feel like my whole brain just fell out of my head. Okay. We're good. Maybe not. That was fucking loud. Oh, you're welcome, dear. Could feel that you needed it. Okay. So I'm actually going to switch it up for you, Jazzy. What I'd like to do is use this deck for you. Get cozy. So this is the Animal Spirit deck by Colette Baron Reed. It's an animal oracle. So it's kind of same, but different than the one we just used. But it's also a very nice deck. See? Kind of reminds me of your energy. Oh, my Instagram, you can reach out. It's just Prairie page, or you could comment on one of my videos, and then I can share my email with you, and then we can do a personal one-on-one via whatever we decide, if that's what you like. Hey, Humblebee, how's it going? Okay, what's going on? Oh, you too, hon. I hope you're doing okay. Okay, well, that's okay if they're veiled. I understand. Like, my readings are definitely, they're not short. That's why I've been trying to, like, do more paid readings than free readings, but whatever. It happens. Okay, so, Jazzy, here we go. I feel like this peaceful, like, serenity, I feel like there's been some resolve in, I just want to say, like, I think that for a little while there might have been some conflict with a certain group or, like, a certain friend that was very, like, malicious in their tactics, like how they went about treating you and how they handled this connection. And I do feel like there might be something that is also pertaining to love when it's connected to this, because I'm seeing three energy, like the three. So that's, you know, maybe third party energy. That could also just be like, you know, conflict within self about a said person, or maybe you're having a hard time deciding how to feel about certain actions that have been kind of posed upon you. But okay. Good morning, Jeffrey. Oh, thank you so much, Divine. I hope you have a good one, okay? I'm here for you if you need anything. 100%. Don't be shy. Okay, Jazzy, I do seem like honestly, you've kept a really good mentality about yourself this whole time, though. I don't think that you sit in the darkness long. Like, that's what I mean by that is, like, you take things as they come. You kind of navigate them the best you can. You don't really drag anybody into your problems. It's like you sit by yourself a lot. Like, you do a lot of kind of just self-evaluating. I think that you're really hard on yourself sometimes, and we need to work on that, but that's natural. I mean, it's totally a normal human thing to do that. And a lot of the time it's healthy, but when you take it overboard to the point where you're beating yourself up, it's not healthy, right? Okay. So we do have the dragonfly spirit coming out, Jazzy. It's I'll let you look at it for a second. So the number 22 or 222 or just 2 in general could be significant. This is like truth and transcends illusion. So seeing past the bullshit, right? Being able to navigate your way through the garbage, the rubbish. And like definitely not being fooled. You know, people kind of maybe take your kindness for weakness, and they maybe think that you don't know what's going on, but you see everything. So truth transcends illusion. Oracle message from this card is Dragonfly. What? Dragonfly spirit is here to remind you of the wisdom and truth available at all times in the hidden realms. So, just as a dragonfly catches your eye with its reflective wings and body, dragonfly spirit appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth behind the illusion and recognize the insights that come seemingly out of nowhere. Peeking through behind the veil, in the realm of spirit, there is far more wisdom than you can perceive with your senses, and there is a deep knowing that you are not separate or alone, for a higher power recognizes you and loves you beyond measure. Fears dissipate as you realize you are embraced by the nurturing force that is everywhere, always in communication with you. Alighting when you are preoccupied, Dragonfly Spirit offers this message. You exist in unity with all, including the protective spirits who share their wisdom, and you are being nudged along the path to your soul's needs to travel to the experiences it craves. Love exists in many forms, and sometimes we overlook it when we don't recognize a particular form of. So pay attention to the signs now. They remind you that each of us have inspired dreams seamlessly sewn into the fabric of the invisible world, and there is a great consciousness that exists in the seemingly empty spaces, guiding us on our journey. Open to the truth, letting the wisdom of the hidden realms inform you, providing insights your conscious mind overlooks. So the protection message from this card. Did you really think this world of the senses is all there is? From the hidden mystical realms, signs are being sent to you, but perhaps you have perceived separation and convinced yourself that you're on your own now. Have you fallen into spiritual amnesia and forgotten your connection to a living, loving, always supportive universe? If so, rub the sleep out of your eyes, for Dragonfly Spirit is here to remind you of all the love and support available to you in every moment. There is an organizing principle underlying the events that you have experienced, and Dragonfly Spirit can help you see it and trust that Spirit has your back. Let go of the illusion and the chaos and the randomness. Love is here, so follow the signs that appear serendipitously. As you pay attention to the magic all around you, you will know you are on the right track. Ooh, that was deep. Okay. So with that being said, let's tap in with these Teozen. Oh, there's a card stuck to a card. I need those. Thank you. Okay. What is going on in my chat? Do I need to correct something? Is there a fucking trickery afoot? What's happening here? Oh. I'll deal with it in a minute. I mean, I don't see you going through things blindly, but I do see like those horse blinders on. You know, like what I mean when I say that? There's like, it's like tunnel vision, but it's really not. Like you are aware of all of everything else going on around you, but I feel like kind of protecting yourself. It's like a defense mechanism or like a survival mechanism kind of that it's been going on for a bit. Okay. Is Jazzy still here? Oh, this is so many. I'll just take those then. Okay. So, discipline. So, exert authority, define, and time. It's time to take the bull by the horns, to create a strategy and mobilize forces. Yeah, I feel like finding a little bit of strength and like kind of standing in your power, but you need to push forward a little bit more, not aggressively, but like assertively, I would say. I'm biting through. Definitely. I mean, you're doing a good job. I just want you to know that. So take decisive action, restore order, force applied with sensitivity, justice, tenacious devotion to a task. Yeah, I do feel like you've been working really diligently to push through something or to like find some sort of like inner resolve and like also resolve within these I would say other energies that you were not conflicting, but like that you're dealing with, but it does have some conflict undertone wise. There is dispersion, diffuse negativity, restore harmony, circulate, revitalize, dissolve diffusions, and lighten up. I feel like you taking a lighter approach towards this will definitely bring you like that resoluteness, right? So we're dealing with a little bit of opposition, whether that's within self or with others or both. Opposition viewpoints, personal differences, a communication gap, disharmony, misunderstandings, and estrangement. Also, you know, not losing yourself in the muck, in the mix of it all. Resoluteness, determination, no compromises, unwavering focus, inner resolve, and integrity. A test of character and self-examination. Are people testing your energy? I mean, that's definitely something that I feel. But I don't know if it's to the point that, like, it's causing you so much mental despair. Like, I don't really see anything about that. It's more or less, like, your emotional state. Like, it's what people are... It's like a challenge. It's a challenge of character. Test of character, if you will. Why is everything happening to you the way it is? Let's find out. Okay. Why do I feel like so much silence? Like there's like almost like, I don't know if you're being silenced or if you're just staying quiet and kind of observing. Because I feel like it just even when I'm trying to tap in, there's just like a lot of like emptiness, like a lot of room for new, but it's just a matter of, I don't know what it is, finding the right item to fill the space, if you will. It's like you just like cleared out you just cleared up some space and now you're just waiting for things to fill it, right? To replace it. Yeah, we do have hope coming out. So your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. Well, and like keeping that intuitive light, like following that guiding light that's within you so that you have mental clarity, so that you have, you know, emotional clarity, so that you have all of those things. We do have a mother's love coming out. So a mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. Yeah, a guy can be a reader. It's like honestly one of the hottest things ever. You know why? Because men aren't normally vulnerable like this, and it's not something that they're very confident in, nor do they give a shit about. So when a guy's confident and can be vulnerable and does readings and is tapped in, that's pretty impressive. So strength. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You are never really alone, as we are always with you. So just knowing that, you know, your loved ones and your spirit guides and, you know, the divine have your back for sure. You know, there's nothing that you have to go through alone, and they're really encouraging that you don't do that anymore. And if you need help, to reach out. And not like help, but just like don't put yourself in that dark cave, right? Without, and it's okay to like ask for help and like letting go of some things. Like you have already done that, but I feel like there might be residual energy of a few things more. We do have letting, fucking mosquito. Let go. So once you get out of the, or once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all of the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. Yeah, so just know that you don't have to go any of this stuff alone, and like letting go of some things that are, you know, definitely pulling on, cutting off your circulation even. Like there's so much that goes with that. You're just going to feel free once you do, once you get rid of like this last little bit of stuff, right? No, that's not my, well, I mean, Tyler's pretty interesting. I'm not going to say anything bad about him. He's, there's some that are out there, they're a little bit eccentric, but that doesn't make them, you know, any less gifted. They're just, some are not for me and some are, but that's okay. To each their own, right? We all have a different approach to delivering messages, right? We all have just like different ways that they come in, that we channel them, different ways of perceiving them, different ways of delivering the message, right? We're all very different. So letting go of some things. So that's where we're at. I think you know what they are. I think you know what you have to do, but just finding the strength, right? And maybe the encouragement and the support to kind of push through some of the rest of these little situations. It's nothing that you're not going to get through, because you definitely will. And you're going to do it with poise, grace, elegance, all the stuff that you want to come out with, you know? Your pride, dignity, everything. Maybe this isn't the deck for you. No, it's not. Fine then. Just one sec, guys. I'll read that in a second, okay? Ooh, okay. So we do have judgment coming out. Definitely, you know, divine hands at play, divine hands in the pot here. So it's like divinely guided. You're definitely listening. There's been a judgment call. So those who have kind of like been messing with you, or if anybody's kind of fucked with your energy in any way, shape, or form, because you're a very good person and you're really divinely protected and always watched over. And like good karma, like this is another thing. This is like a rebalance of things, or like a recalibration, if you will. And then the moon coming out in reverse. I mean, that's like, you're not in the dark about anything. There's no secrets. Like, you kind of, everything is out in the light, right? It's all been exposed. And or showing your truest self too, and like being unapologetic about it. People are going to see who you really are. Or people are starting to see that. Being in an environment where you're able to shine. Being around connections that enable, like, don't enable you, right? So we do have the Knight of Cups coming in. This is a fast moving energy of like very much tied to the emotions. We do have Swords coming out. We have the Ace of Swords. So this is like, you have mental clarity on some sort of emotional disruption or emotional offer that might be coming in or has already, that you're kind of contemplating accepting, but you're not sure. You're not super sure about it because you've had offers before of the same magnitude that were not reciprocal. It didn't work out. We do have the Two of Wands, so being very much open-minded still, you know, looking out on that horizon, you know, making plans, even if you're planning, making plans with somebody or trying to decide whether there's a future or not, maybe in whatever endeavor this is, or connection, whether that be friends or a job or a person that you have as a love interest, whatever it might be. But you're definitely open-minded. Like, it doesn't matter really what life has thrown at you, you've still kept your head about you. Like, your dreams are still very much prominent to you. Like, you're still trying to achieve things, right? You're still trying to plan things, work things out for the betterment of your highest good. Okay, I'll take one more. Okay, we do have the King of Cups. Oh, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, so I mean, not being blinded by self or past experiences, as well as like, you know, emotional fulfillment and stability. Some sort of grounded, like stable emotional connection is exactly what, you know, you have coming for you if you choose to accept it, or like some sort of emotional offer, or like an apology or something like that. Like, there's going to be something that's cleared up. Yeah, the Three of Swords. I mean, coming out of like heartbreak or, you know, loss, or well, anything that makes your heart not feel top notch, right? Because we do have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you're not looking at options right now, but like, we'll accept something if it does come in, if it's the right thing. And we have the Wheel coming out, the Wheel of Fortune, and it says that, you know, that's like, that's a divine thing too, divine timing, you know, kind of releasing some control, but the wheel is in your hands. Like, it is going to turn in your favor. There's been some lessons that were learned. There's been some knowledge, you know, accumulated here. There's been some loss, some gain. There's just been a whole, you're like, you have a lot to share as well. Like, I feel like you should be doing something like this as well. Maybe not right away, but like eventually. Okay. We do have the Hermit in the reverse. So yeah, definitely coming out of the time that of that introspection. You've kind of figured it all out. You're just kind of waiting for that last, like, pushed forward, if you will. Let's do these quick. We'll do these. You just, with this deck, it's just between you and the deck, Jazzy. So you're just going to ask questions, or, you know, just process your thoughts, and I'll just shuffle. You don't have to tell this in the chat. So this year, okay, Dark Night of the Soul. So definitely coming out of, you know, like that, it's definitely an ascension time. It's been that for everybody, but better and brighter days are ahead. Okay, so you know already. So the answer is within you for sure, but I think you know that, obviously. And then ascend to the tippy tops of your highest, truest self, as well as look at what you've done with your life. Like, you're amazing, and don't be fooled by shady shit. So you're better than, you know, what you've been given before, and you won't accept anything less than the best for yourself. And I'm really proud of you for that mentality, because it's not easy to achieve that, especially when you have been sitting in the dark for a while. So I hope that answers some questions for you. Like Monster was a cockroach. It's got your back. Woof woof, right? They are our little best friends and protectors. Yeah. Monsters is right. Intruder, intruder. Okay, let me just catch up on the chat a little bit here. Oh, thank you, Shadow. Whoops. Okay, Foo Wax, you are next. Okay, sorry, I just am catching up on your messages. We can go a little deeper if you want, Jazzy. I'm just like got a couple more of these to do. Like if you wanted to comment on one of my videos, we can connect on a personal level, and or you can find me on Instagram as well, and we can connect again on a personal level and dive a little deeper. What am I doing? Let the circus begin. Oh, it's already begun. You're already in it. Oh my god, my ass is sore from sitting. I just need to stretch my legs for a sec. I think I might eat a coffee instead of this fucking drink. I have milk, I have no sugar, so fuck that. We're not having a coffee. I cannot drink it if there's no sugar, so it's not happening. You live in a circus? The ghost is a short female and her hand is on your left shoulder. Mine? Oh, there's always spirits in my kitchen, 100%. Well, you're all here, so your loved ones are all going to be here to connect, right? That's how it goes. Once upon a time ago, it used to freak me out, but, you know, I've had like however many years now, 35 to figure it out, so, oh my gosh, there's something in my eyeball. Okay. What are we going to use for the foo? I think I'd like to use one of these ones to start. You know how many years it took me to like build up this collection of cards? Crazy amount of years. I punched a moose once. Like bip bip right in the lip or what? Hey bud, good morning. Greetings, Aries. You actually did? How did the moose respond to this? I must know. Where the heck did all my joints go? Just a minute. Just a minute, where the fuck did it go? There's gotta be one in here. There's just be. Well, if not, I will have to go to town today and acquire more, but I probably do have one in my room. Kitty cats, what are you doing? Super weird. I did have like a whole joint somewhere, but I don't know where the fuck it went, so we're just gonna move on from that. What is a juggalo? Interesting conversations going on in the chat, eh? Always is. Oh, I know where the fuck I put it. Just a minute. I know what I did with it. I think. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Okay, let's tap into this monstrous energy you speak of. This circus energy, sorry. You don't get those? They like live in my yard. They're everywhere here. It's unfortunate because they're assholes. Yeah, Black North, Bud is super cool. He's been like a really like a long time loyal friend and subscriber. Also, Bud North is super cool, and likewise, right? Okay. You have deer, that's about it. Yeah, you should come check it out. They're usually, I mean, it might be a little bit much for you. Oh shit, that was like right off the get-go. Okay, so the seal came out with vulnerability. I wasn't quite ready yet, but I'm going to take it. I'm just going to peek. Interesting. Okay, so I feel like your personality is like, it's very exciting. Okay, like you've got a lot going on, but like you definitely navigate it well. I feel like being vulnerable is not really your most comfortable, like it's not anyone's most comfortable place to sit. But you're learning something within this vulnerability that's kind of guiding you to feel differently about certain things. So whether that's like, I guess, beliefs, or that's, you know, other people and how they make you feel or how you make other people feel. It's like testing the waters, but playfully is kind of what I get. But I mean, also sitting on that rock and a little bit of loneliness too has taught you a lot. Interesting. I'm not sure if this is like 100% due to connections or experiences in general. I think obviously like as an accumulative, yes, but I think you're learning a lot about yourself right now. And it's not like, I'm not saying like you're just brand new and you're just figuring yourself out. I'm just saying you're learning new things about yourself, or like you're wanting to explore well, it's a new version of yourself, right? You're trying to figure it out, trying to navigate it. But something has like rocked your ship. I don't know, rocked your boat. Isolation, frozen out, susceptible to harm and doubt. At risk and bothered by the cold, swim away, now strong and bold. I call upon Seal to assist me and harness his power, so mote it be. Survivor instincts have cut you off, and recent events have left you powerless and out in the cold. Your increasing sensitivity has left you wounded and susceptible to emotional injury, and you could be seen as easy prey. Being wide open to criticism, verbal attack, and judgment has put you at the mercy of your doubts, fears, and uncertainties, which all dampen your resolve. Let me banish those from your life who will not stand up to protect you. It's time to become thick-skinned, to be fully aware, and to not be so gullible. And yet, try not to act with such caution, for defensive reactions could push the right people away. Although there are opposing forces at play, you don't necessarily have to fight them all the time. Instead of drowning in self-pity, go with the flow. Keeping aloof and unique separates you from those who would bring you down and is vital for your survival at present. The familiar's foresight. Never mistake kindness as weakness. A project could be in jeopardy. A relationship is not what you think it is. You are easily influenced. Someone has a hold over you. Forgive yourself and others. Emotions run the show. Past hurts affect behavior towards others and up your protection. So, when Sedna's fingers were cut off, they fell into the water and became seals and other sea creatures, immortalizing her as in the Inuit sea goddess. Seals in dreams indicate financial business help and assistance. Work with seal magic to drown your from being susceptible to hurt, and cast seal spells to make enemies vulnerable to attack. So weird. It's super warm right here. The snake was behind that. So anyways, I would like to use, I think, these ones to tap in. Yeah. Where are they? Right here. Hi, Ravy. Watch your little head when you jump up. You just knocked your little noggin off. What are you doing? Hi, little gal. What you doing? Hey, Queen. Did you just wake up and you're all happy and now you just ate? Well, where did you come from? Why are your little paws wet? Did you knock over the water dish again? And you just came to tell on yourself? Yeah? Don't put your little butt hole in everybody's face. Okay. You're so cute. Okay. What are you doing? You're gonna love me up? Or are you gonna nibble me with love? Bye-bye. Okay, so let's continue. So we do have a spiritual understanding. So I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. So I feel like you are definitely got like this, what is it, like geometrics, or like, it's like a kaleidoscope or whatever. I feel like when you're looking, I don't know, into self, that's what you see, and it's confusing, but it's intriguing. So you want to learn more, but it's also feels like a lot of, it feels like a ton of shit to learn, or like it's just like it feels like an overload, like overstimulated. It's not like you don't want to, but you just need it in smaller form, I guess, not so big. Yeah, crystal clear intentions. So you have all this like power, but you're not sure how to use it, and it kind of is a little bit spooky. So be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. You'll figure it out. I mean, it's a lot at first, you know, especially if this is rather new, or if what you're dealing with is bigger than you have ever been thrown into like understanding before, or navigating, or doing it by yourself too. Is like, it's a lot, is kind of what I just keep hearing. It's like having the strength and like the patience to like get through all of it. Yeah, the courage. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely. So, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Ooh, okay, there you go. Are you gonna are you defending this new you, or this new? Are you thinking about how you're gonna have to defend it if you continue growing it? This is an interesting reading. Patience. Again, I just said that. Maybe you're trying to rush something that isn't able to rush. Like, you can't rush it. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So yeah, like they're moving quickly, but they're not quite finished developing yet, right? Okay, Ravy, you want to go outside? Okay, you asked so nicely. Come on, let's go. Come on, Rave. It's kind of like, what time is it? It's still dark out. Well, you don't have to go, but you just asked. So what are you going to do? What are you doing? Okay, well then don't go. Oh my gosh, do cats run your life? Because like my pets run my life, I swear it. She didn't even want to. Okay, So we'll take one more and then I'll do the tarot. Rave ski, better not bite my toes. Ooh, 2 more, I guess. So a healthy lifestyle. So eat a healthy eat a healthy diet, sleep. Okay, Ravy, come here, Missy. Can we do this down here on my lap, please? Thank you. I'll just love you from right here, okay? Just for a minute. So a healthy lifestyle. Eat a healthy diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. So I feel like if you do go to the gym or like if you do some sort of exercise, I feel like that's definitely beneficial for you. I feel like it's really good for you to direct energy that you need to release. Ravy. Hey, I love her. Can you just wait for a minute? We'll cuddle after the live, okay? We'll go to bed. So we have comfort. So I'm helping you within your time of need and helping your heart to heal. Well, you've gone through some things, like, you know, most of us are or have, of course. But I feel like it's easier for you to kind of see the end goal, or, I mean, you understand what you're going through. Maybe you don't understand how to go through it the right, I mean, you're doing a good job, just so you know. It's very big shit that you're going through or have, like, to you, right, in your own regard. Yeah, so pay attention to your health. I don't know why it keeps bringing that up, but it's very important for you. Sorry, I just had to try to, I'm sitting on my thing. Okay, we're good. I feel like it's important right now for you to just be mindful of what you consume, whether like even that's like thoughts or like people's, it's anything, information, foods, anything that's not good for you. So advice from a friend with the dog barking. And then I'll take 2 more and then we'll do the tarot. Sorry, I know that I said that already, but it's my channel and it's up to me. Okay, broken ring. So we do a parting of the ways in either romance or business. And a period of frustration and lessons to be learned. Okay, so we do have an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. So I feel like you deal with kind of like, there's probably a jackass that is confrontational or is like in some way always kind of like, not out to get you, but like kind of on you about something. Temptation will test you, maybe the temptation to retaliate, but maybe don't do it. I'm going to take this month and I'm going to take these 2. We do have reconciliation. We do have good luck. And we do have March coming out. There's some significance, past, present, or will in the future. Let's do 2 of these and then we'll be probably good, I think. So let's bring this all to a conclusion, shall we? Hi, Nance. Alrighty then. That is a clump, but we'll take these 3 for now. Okay, so we have spiritual advancement, spiritual enlightenment, like the higher knowing, divine timing, divine protection. We have kind of like both divinely guided. We do have temperance coming out as well, which is all about like, I mean, harmony, balance, understanding, kind of like, well, tempering, you know, you're tempering the things that you're balancing out all of the things that you've learned and trying to make sense of it on a deeper level. We do have the 3 of Cups coming out. So, I mean, celebrating some sort of emotional, like, achievement, if you will, or just that could also mean just going out and having fun or, like, enjoying yourself or celebrating some sort of achievement. Okay, well, I'm nosy, so. We do have the Sun coming out on the bottom of the deck. So it's very important that, like, you just keep going with the journey that you're on and like the path that you're on using the tactics that you're using, because I find that it's working out for you very well. It's not going to be comfortable all the time. Like spirituality is not fucking rainbows and sunshine. It's definitely a lot of darkness and discomfort and spooky shit, but you know, just learn to balance it and just don't be overwhelmed as the information comes. And if it does become overwhelming, just say, hey, like this is a little bit too much for me, and your spirit guides will try to make that a little easier on you. Okay, well, I hope that helped. I hope you brought you some clarity. Hopefully it wasn't too much for you. Alrighty. What is going on, y'all? Hello, James. All right. You have cats too? You liked that, Foo Wax? Was it worth the wait? Ouch. I just stepped on something that hurt really bad. Let me fix my stupid chair. Oh, I think I just found my... 1 second. This is the most uncomfortable shit I've ever sat on in my life right now. Let me just flatten it out. My chairs are terrible. You just like sink into them, and then I just feel like a child trying to like tell you what to do with your life, and that just doesn't work. So there we go. It's like a little cushion. Oh, what am I drinking? It's like a cranberry drink. Like gin in it too. I don't have to do anything today, so I can do what I want. Well, I would have a coffee, but I don't have any sugar, and I can't just have it, like, I could have it black, I guess, but I just, like, slipped in the gin part. I just can't lie to you. I can't lie to you. What angel is the grumpy one? All of them are actually pretty. Have you ever seen angels? Like, actual ones that are not, like, they don't look like this. Like, I think it's like the biblical ones. Like, they don't look like that. They're not, they're spooky. I mean, I think they're cool looking. I just know that they're not pretty. Okay. So you enjoyed that. I'm really happy. Biscuit, take a look around. Oh my God. Is that because I'm wearing a hat? Where I live, it's quite normal for girls to wear hats. Number 1, I ranch. Number 2, my hair is in my face all the time. Number 3, it keeps the heat off your head and the sun out of your eyes. Okay, so I'm just shuffling these to get them in order. Getting them in order. These ones I can put away, I think. These are not my favorite ones. They're actually really nice, but... Get the fuck up. Now I want to listen to some, like, old school shit. Some Rage Against the Machine and, like, all the good stuff. 90s shit. Where the fuck is the book? Right here. Chaos, chaos. Oh, that was so much louder than I anticipated. You need new music? I have a ton. I'm always like, I'm a music junkie. Okay, so North and Easy. Didn't you guys want a reading? Or did I miss somebody? Or like, what's going on? Humblebee, I think. Somebody wanted one. I'm exhausted, but I could probably sneak a couple more in. That's right, Humblebee. I like never use these ones on here. Why? I don't know. Me. North, you turn that frown upside down right now, you hear. You made a bad pot of coffee? I'm actually going to make a coffee. Let's see if I can. It's not a pot. I'm just going to make a cup because I don't think I need any more gin. Maybe, though. Inspector Gadget. I put this stupid Keurig and it's so loud, but made shitty coffee last time. Let's see if I can fucking accomplish this one task. Coffee tin, coffee tin. Sorry guys, just a minute. Just the worst fucking sounding thing ever. Ooh, chai tea lattes are really good. Okay. It's only gonna get louder and worse from here on out, so just bear with me. It's always a good time here at my house. Can you stop? No, that's fucked up. Now I'm gonna just turn that light off because now that's too much. Boop. Well, you guys are probably like, what the fuck is going on right now? The beautiful card reader lady. Fuax, I expect to see you back here. Thank you for coming. What the fuck am I wearing? It's a... Oh my goodness. I'm wearing like shorts and like a shawl thing. Why? You thought it was a vest. I guess it is kind of a vest. It's like a crocheted thing. It's like a Nana's couch blanket shawl. I like it. I wear it all the time. I wear it with like everything. It's just kind of a versatile piece, you know, a statement piece. You can hear the coffee maker too. It's so fucking loud. I just tuned it out for a minute. And now it's gonna go kapoo. Ready? Ready? It did it much quieter than normal. Now I just look like an idiot. Okay. It's loud as fuck, Nats. It smells like coffee in here instead of like nighttime. It's like gin, like me. I'm the gin. Okay. Oh well, let's move along. Well, this is for Humblebee ease, and then I can do that for you. But so quick, we'll do it. Ooh, ouch! Mosquito got me in the back. Fuck's sakes, bitch. Okay. Are you going somewhere by the water? Are you like planning a trip to the lake or something like that? Or were you just at the lake, or were you around a body of water? because I'm seeing that this is very, very important. This is very significant. Something about water being like the conduit as to activating and or igniting something, or maybe having a vision, like water scrying or something like that. I don't know. There's something to do with water. I think all of the above. I don't know. Something about wildflowers too. Like brushing your hand. I don't know. I'm seeing I'm seeing a very peaceful place. It's like a, I don't know if it's a memory or if it's something that you've done, or like you're doing, or what you did or you're going to do, but it's like kind of just like walking through a field. There's tall grass, and like brushing the tips of your fingers across them, and like just taking in the potent calm, if you will. And then this body of water. Okay, so there's really, that's insane, dude, because that's like, I don't know why I'm seeing a locket. Like, I don't know if you have made a locket with his ashes, or some sort of like a little, you kept some, or you're keeping some, or there's jewelry being made. I don't know, there's something like that. I don't want you to feel bad about that, by the way. I know, I'll be keeping a bit. I know, it's okay. That's really good. Just, you know, he's gonna be with you either way, whether you do or not, but I think it's cute because I see you were conflicted by that a little bit, thinking that maybe you might be doing the wrong thing, but you're like, I don't want to be selfish, but I'm gonna be selfish. You're not being selfish. Oh, hello, old head. How are you? Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, I don't really think that everybody needs, like, who cares? You know what I mean? Who's gonna know if you kept a little? Or, like, who gives a fuck? It's for you. It's for him. It's not anybody else's business. And you know what? I think you've dealt with, like, far too much of everybody else's shit, and so who cares? It's like, abracadabra, go fuck yourself and leave me alone. You know what I mean? You're just over it. He's fine. Okay. Yeah, I don't see it being a problem. I just see you being like fuck off. Okay, so this is too many, so I'm not taking it. We got the shark coming out with the dragon, with the whale, and the otter. Yeah, okay. So let's go with just one, please. How much you want to bet one of those is going to come back out? I bet you. Okay. Well, we're going to take this one because it wouldn't go back in. This is the lizard. I actually can't remember what this one means. We never get this one, so this is very cool. Let's see what the lizard means. We've got instinctual and sensitive to the subtle and dreamer. The lizard is an expert in the realm of sensory perception. As if it has a sixth sense, the lizard hears what is yet to be spoken and sees what is yet to manifest. Although this is an amazing gift, it can easily wear the lizard down. Big crowds, lots of travel, or overstimulation will drain a lizard of their magical essence. This card is an indication to pull back from the bright lights and the big city and return to the inner artist who's been whispering your name. When in balance, artistic and telepathic and spiritual. When out of balance, elusive, non-committal, and flaky, and to bring into balance a creative project. I was gonna actually ask you, are you like doing something? I want to say it's connected to him. It's kind of in like that, like that's what has kind of ignited this, or like this idea that sparked. It's almost like something maybe that you used to do that you don't anymore because you've been so caught up in grief, which is understandable, but it's like so much new comes from that rebirth after the death, right? Especially within self. Drain a lizard. That don't even draining the main vein. Oh, I didn't read, sorry. Okay. The dragon does have some significance, right, to both of you, and so I would really like to actually read that for you as well. That's okay. I'm glad that I read that because normally I don't look. So, seeing one's most true self and balancing the ego. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror, deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies. Witnessing this omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. And we let the dragon guide us, up on its back for a ride as we traverse even the most difficult terrain. The dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogai does not see beauty in the world, their Agni is dim. Agni is described as inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even just the mention of the dragon stir the embers of intelligence within you. The dragon and the third chakra. The subtle energy of the dragon lives at the navel center in the Manipura chakra. Manipura translates to the city of hidden gems, and behind its gates burns the fire of our transformation and digestion. The sages believe health of the fire at the navel center is what governs our ability to clearly see both the inner and outer dimensions. That was pretty fucking, it's pretty radical, hey? I think that I just know that that hit a lot of notes for you because I felt it every time I said something. Okay. Let's do this other deck here. Yeah, that was a good one. I like that. That was a good pick for you. Let's do these ones. Such a critter. If I go somewhere and I take all my cards, I just like toss them in a fucking, just toss them in a box and go. Pick up and go. Gypsy. I guess that's who I am anyway, right? But I'm wearing a fucking blanket shawl vest thing. Gypsy clothes. Okay. So do more research came out, and I don't know, that's like, this card kind of reminds me of the Temperance card. It's almost like he's got one foot in the water, one foot on the land. He's got the birds. He's just got, and just very angelic. Like, I don't know if what your ex looked like. I don't know if he was that kind of guy. But I feel like there's just something, something that needs your attention. But it's not anything crazy. It's not bad. It's just like, it's just going to come in time. So, like, being gently led to the information that you need for your well-being and giving... You're being given the courage to be assertive as you take charge of your healthcare needs. For sure, your mental health, right? That's too many. That's a lot too. Okay, is that how we're going to do this? Whatever then, you win. So we do have heal away addictions, which is it's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. So ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. And then we do have, oh, and there's the water again. Dude. Crayfish. Okay. We have the throat chakra. So the angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. I feel like for a long time that was an issue. I need to turn that light back on because I cannot see if I don't put my glasses on. 1 minute. God, this is never settled around here, is it? Okay. So the angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. I think like... it's about time. You know, I think that you were silenced for a long time or you weren't able to speak you know, like at all about the things that were bothering you. So divine intervention. Anyways, so you're being helped with, you know, said make health situation, but have faith in divine intervention and fully accept your guidance now. This is kind of a really powerful card, visually, more so than it is informatively. But divine intervention, I think this has been a thing for a long time, though. And they've obviously been trying to help you heal, but it's also a journey when it comes to grieving that we both know is not something that is just it's very individualized, it's very personalized, if you will. So I think you've done a very good job, though. I think you've had some good support, not as much as you deserve or needed, but and you've had some, mostly from the divine. Okay, stop fucking with me, lights. Big energy. Am I from Ontario? No, I'm from Alberta. Well, I'm from BC, but I live in Alberta. Go figure, hey? Story of everybody. Okay, so we have the third eye chakra. Definitely out of grieving, we both know that comes ascension, right? Out of, you know, the dark night of the soul. So it is safe for you. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. That's crazy, actually. I was just started this whole, I guess, series kind of discussing how colors can transform our energy, or our energy is affected by it. How color transforms our life. So you should tap into, or you should channel or tap into the channel when we're doing that. I think it's been like on M's, but usually it streams on mine anyways. Okay. I'm sorry, I got super baked. You are a powerful light worker, which you and I've discussed that before. So I don't think we need to discuss that too much unless you wanted to do that, you know, behind the scenes and work on some of that, because it's like big energy. Like, look at this. Like, you have a lot of power. And I think that you know what to do with it, but it might be overwhelming sometimes. It is safe for you to be powerful, though. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. And then we have shield yourself. So now that you have all this power and you have all of this knowledge and you have all of this newfound kind of like excitement for the world and what it has to bring, you know, now that you're coming out of the darkness, it's protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. So exactly what she's doing in this card right here. So that's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, you're being divinely guided and protected through this situation. I love that for you. Let's do this. Let's do this. And then we'll do tarot. Uh-oh. These are the hardest cards to pick up ever and shuffle. These little ones here. Let's move this stupid wand out of the way. The money wand. We have happiness coming out with the flowers. Those are kind of like the ones that I seen in that vision. And then there's going to be some significance with a bird. I don't know if it's going to be a bluebird or it's going to be a crow or a raven, but ooh, a secret admirer. You know, I mean, like that also looks like an urn. This could just be, you know, I don't know how to explain what I want to say about that, actually. So we're going to discuss that behind the scenes, okay? Because that's a little bit of a different conversation. So we have trouble and accusations. I feel like maybe that has, you know, is pertaining to what you'd mentioned earlier. But I feel like also, well, we'll see after what you do, you know, when this situation is kind of finally over with, right? Like, we're going to just, something is going to bother somebody, but I think it'll be fine. Maybe it'll be you that it's bothered. You know, it's not always about everybody else. So we do have a lighthearted, carefree time coming out with the jug. And we do have problems to be resolved. Okay. And then we do have a distant friend is thinking of you. I mean, maybe that's that secret admirer. I'm not too sure if you've gotten close to somebody during this time and they've been really supportive and maybe they see you differently than you see them. It's been coming out quite a bit lately. People having little bits of, well, being noticed and not noticing, if you will. Okay. We do have the arrow, so you're definitely on the right path and you have the right direction. You definitely got your eyes set on, you have a goal and you're going to achieve it. It's like, I know where I want to be, so I know what I have to do to get there. Just that, you know, listen to your intuition and just kind of follow your heart, right? Oh my God, the mosquitoes. Where the fuck is coming in? Like, what window is open? Oh, it might be that back door. Okay. So we do have a danger, especially in money matters. So just watch your spending, or like make sure that you're kind of protecting your, just keep an eye on your finances and who you trust. We do have beware of pride. Who are you dealing with? I feel like you're just like so sweet, and then everybody's always just like kind of taking that for a weakness, right? But we have an opportunity or a windfall. So there's some good luck definitely coming. We have February. I don't know what significance this has to you, but it could be in the past, the present, or it will be in the future. I mean, it could be a birthday, it could be a memory, it could be anything, right? Do, 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 do. Okay, well, that's a heap, but I'll take this one, and then we're going to clean that fucking pogs up. So we do have, oh, this is lovely. This is lovely. So money will be coming to you, a period of prosperity and abundance, and we do have peace and harmony. Wunderbar. I'm going to use these ones for you. Funny. These cards are like extremely new and they're super slippery and they're like stiff still, so they do that. They just spurt out everywhere like confetti. Okay. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands. That's, you know, about fire, passion, creativity. It's like a spark of something, or a fire that's ignited. Definitely, you know, if you are starting a project or something of the creative endeavor, you're gonna fucking nail it, is kind of what I want to say. And like just sitting in that like comfortability of being established within, like, you know, that love for oneself and understanding of what you've gone through. It's like you can finally just like put your feet up for a bit and enjoy yourself and do something that you enjoy, something that brings you, sparks joy, right? And something new. I would suggest, you know, I think it's something that might be new or like old but refurbished within self, if you will, or brought up again, thinking maybe you can do it now, not being discouraged to do so. Okay, let's have, oh, there we go. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So, I mean, like feeling like fully abundant, feeling, you know, financially stable, feeling secure, feeling just like fulfilled, right? That's like the end all be all for the Pentacles. And a little bit of a slower go. Like it's been a lot of, it's like we have a lot of speed and then like a lot of passion, a lot of drive, a lot of momentum, but it's like trying to push like a hay bale. You know what I mean? It's like an only slowly move just with you pushing it. But oops, shit, look at that. Look at that. Okay, so we do have the King of Pentacles. So it's almost like your divine counterpart is kind of like when you're ready to ever go through that ever again, if you ever choose to. It's like opposites attract. So it'll be somebody with like an opposite personality of you, or like contrasting, but in a healthy way. So, or working together with somebody, or like starting a new business endeavor, possibly a new job even. It doesn't have to be in romance, by the way. We do have the Four of Cups in reverse. So yeah, like not being emotionally available, which is okay. Kind of just taking time for yourself. Figuring out, well, you've had cups spilled, right? So you're not really looking out for love, but it's there. It'll be behind every corner, unfortunately. I have to tell you that. I can't lie to you. Oh shit. Okay. So we do have the Three of Cups coming out. So that's like a celebration or a get together, or working together in like, or having fun, kind of just doing something of like, I mean, it can be third party energy. It can be too many people, too many cooks in the kitchen, but I don't feel like that is this. It's like meeting new connections and doing things to enjoy yourself, or like feeling like you have, a good solid community or fucking friendships, I guess, too. Okay, one more. Oh, for sure. Look at this. It's so many cups. There's so much water energy in here. We do have the Knight of Cups. Oh, no, he's not a knight. Who is this guy? Yeah, no, this is a knight. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups coming in. Like an offer. It's like, it's definitely an offer, an emotional offer. Whether you're giving one or you're being offered one, this could just be like assistance or help. No, like, it doesn't have to be a shoulder to cry on. It's kind of like not what I want to say. It's more or less just support, an offer of support emotionally. I think that there's somebody who has been offering that, and you've just been like, thanks, guy. Okay, don't know why I'm seeing that. Okay, well, I'm going to take this one and then we'll move forward. And we have the Knight of Wands. Like, what is going on? You have all these like small offers or like interest, or people who are just like trying to spark something, or maybe trying to get your attention or do something with you or whatever. People are interested in you. And maybe it's because of the strength that you've gained, or like you're just kind of glowing. You're in like a glow up right now. Coming out of that much sadness, no doubt. It's about time, but I mean, like, not fully. I'm not saying like you're just totally healed and like voila, miraculous, like, oh, but you're like getting there. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Look at that. Like, just kind of like moving towards something that's better for you than this stagnant situation. You're just ready to let it go and move forward. Anyways, you're just being encouraged to definitely keep going, dear. Like, you're doing all the right things. You're making the right decisions. I know that you would like to connect with him, and so we can do that on like a mediumship reading, but we'll do that like not on here. We'll do that a one-on-one, okay? I hope that that helped a little bit. I hope that helped. Oh, I just need 1 second. My brain is hurting from this hat. I got like this new hat is so fucking breaking her in. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, good. I'm glad. Like, I really want you to feel your best, because you are the best and you deserve the best, So, how is everybody doing? I'm the shit. Thank you. So are you. Easy North. Are you little devil cats? Are you still in here? There you are. Okay. There you are. Okay. Prairie. Okay. So North, I guess you did ask first. Is that what's going on? Oh, sweet. Thanks. Good to see you still here. I can't believe that. Thanks for hanging around, Mr. Big Pipes. I'm glad that you're enjoying yourself. Am I losing my mind? Is it your last? Okay, so North then. North, I'm going to use this deck for you. My little dark friend with all my dark cards. Okay. I think Easy's a fan of these ones as well. Yes, that's right. Your specifics. North is very good with the flow, and some people are very specific. Widowmaker likes to pick numbers. So does Easy sometimes. Everyone's got their little thing, right? All right, North. Thank you for being so patient, by the way. Everybody's so respectful, and I like love you guys for it. And for being excellent mods, excellente. I'm just dying to listen to music. I hate that I can't when I'm on the live. Okay. So, taking a little break. There's like a resting period, a moment, like a long moment. It feels like eternity, this moment. It feels like, I don't know, like the worry of something, worrying about obviously an ending. I can't lie. I think you're concerned about this. Obviously, I do know a little bit of what might be going on, but okay. We already know the situation, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna move forward and look for some resolve, okay? Okay. They're definitely showing me like a hand in the well, but it's like it's a dry well. So why are you not opening up? Like, okay, I know it's because you're scared to open up, because every time you do, you kind of get, it's just like you get hurt. Or every time you try to show like your genuine care, it's taken the wrong way, or like misconstrued, or it turns into something that it's not supposed to be. Or, I mean, what are you balancing on the inside that's showing on the outside, and it's kind of affecting certain things, if you know what I mean? Okay, so anyways, it's about diving a little bit deeper and kind of just like listening rather than talking, you know what I mean? I don't mean like with us, like right now, I just mean in general, with like the, you know, people it pertains to, that you know who. Okay. The fuck is that sound now? What's going on? Fucking moths. There's like 80 million in here. I've already killed like 3 of them. I let 2 out of the house. Like I caught them in my hand and let them go. And then I just stopped saving them and started smushing them because they were hitting me in the face. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. So we have deception coming out with the spider. And wisdom on the bottom with the owl, but okay. Fitting, nonetheless. Let's see what this boot has to say. So, creepy crawly web of lies, deceit creates a sly surprise. Deadly traps in shadows hide, a treachery to all who lied. I call upon Spider to assist me and harness this power, so mote it be. My, you are in a sticky situation, aren't you? But I have caught you just in time before you become someone else's meal ticket. As you try to untangle from a mess of deception, allow me to draw closer, for I see the web of lies spinning around you. Despite your apprehension, I wait patiently for an appropriate time to appear. That time is now. Those who would deceive you work in the shadow self and are energetically drawn to you like a spider to a fly. Your web of life is so enticing that others are innocently lured to partake in your magic. You are so caught up in trying to assist that you unwittingly have become their prey. Fear not, for a little spider magic will tear up the elaborate web spun to trap you, and I will build you back up again with my feminine energy. Remember that everything depends on the choices that you create. So be mindful as I crawl in to assist you through the worldwide web of life. This is wild. Make sure your boundaries are clearly in place. Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings. Keep them to yourself. Stop self-sabotaging. You weave your own destiny. A new home or career is in forecast. Okay. If a spider crawls into your pocket, abundance soon follows. If a money spider lands on you, money will come from an unexpected source. Spiders on your car offer good luck and safe travels. And to the ancient Celts, spiders was the holder of the threads of life, the life glue that kept the clans together. So, hang a dream catcher over your bed to catch the bad dreams. That's funny because I'm actually making you guys a dream catcher right now. Like, it's in the making. It's fucking wild. Okay. So, that was cool. That was a lot. It's very fitting. Let's do... yeah, this will be fine. What do you mean, fuck? Hey, Smash, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in, welcome in. Grand risings to you. It's 5:55 on my clock. How fucking dope is that? Okay. North, north, north. I forgot I made that coffee. Probably gonna grab that soon here. There's something that you need to like approach differently, North. There's something that you just have to do a little bit gentler, I think. Like I'm not sure what it is. I just feel like you need to a different approach, right? So small is beautiful. Find the extraordinary in the ordinary. Keep it simple. Use discretion. Slow down. Tend to the details and pay attention. What else? We have the splitting apart. So impermanence, collapse, deterioration, separation, let go, surrender, eliminate the old, and death. For me, this is like, you need to like, it's like ego death, right? There's like parts of you that need to be put to rest. And if not forever, just for now, because it's kind of getting in the way of good things that are for you, right? That are trying to come in, I think. And so it's just like, let go and surrender, you know, let go of that ego, that pride, you know, that gets in the way of like, of the gentle love that is necessary, or the things that want to come through that are having a difficult time. Also, a white feather might be significant. The number 23 or the number 62, or 6 or 2. Or 333 or 222. We just had 555. 6 is like completion, coming out of conflict. Okay, come on. So we do have influence, conflict, and decrease. Don't worry, they're not that bad. So 31 with influence is courtship, mutual attraction, genuine affection, natural magnetism, stimulation, and connecting. Okay, so yeah, definitely something's getting in the way of your ability to have like a kind of a harmonious balance within a connection. And with 6 coming out with conflict is like willpower, hostility, jealousy, stubbornness, aggression, fear, competitiveness, and controversy. Okay. So we have 41 with a decrease, and that's decline, cutting back, frugality, contraction, letting go, less is more, resourcefulness, and a sacrifice. I mean, 100%. This is just you having to like release parts of yourself that are honestly getting in the way of your own good. Like it's not for your, that's why it's so uncomfortable right now, and why all these changes are happening. Those shakeups that are a wake up. It's like the universe is trying to push you forward with something for your highest good, but you're getting in the way. Like you're getting in your own way. In regard of just like not being able to release certain parts of yourself, which is really the hardest thing to do, and so it's normal, but you're being encouraged to just kind of accept it and just go with the flow, because it's like trying to fight against it is not benefiting. Well, it's not benefiting, right? It feels like it's a struggle. It's like a tug of war, but you're playing with yourself in a sense, not playing with yourself. You know what I mean? Oh, hello, Varying Redbeard. How are you? Yes. Fluffer Bear. Okay, so let's move forward with some positivity. Let's get some solutions, and like, if I have to start working together with you, both of you, or as individuals, whatever, if you want to, I can like, I'm also, you know, offer therapy, all those things. I'm not just a card reader or whatever you want to call it. I do other things. Okay, let's get this coffee that's probably now drinkable. Well, now it's just like not. I made this mug too. I made this. Okay, that coffee tastes like shit, but it's fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Hey, Brian, how's it going? Okay, so we do have ground yourself. So being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're not grounded. So now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. I mean, my best suggestion, and like what I do, is just disconnect from everything for the day and go out, put your feet in the grass, just do something in nature. It doesn't have to be all day, just for a little while, right? So you can really take it in and you can really reconnect and recalibrate, kind of center yourself, right? Soul power. Always remember that you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. Yeah, like forgetting to tap into self, your self source, right? We have all of the resources within us to heal ourselves, to heal others. It's pretty incredible, actually. Something about a bird, something about a white feather, it's like really, really coming out. Cray, cray. Okay. Study. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. I feel like this is a great suggestion too. Like, it's honestly Spirit just saying, hey, like, look deeper and pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities, and pay attention to yourself, you know, and listen to self-awareness and awareness of others, right? And also reacting and acting are different, right? So we need to be mindful of that too. And it's something that you might want to just learn to, like, it's just thinking about something before we act on it, right? It's just like filtering it or processing it, using your discernment, right? So take a moment, stop. Now is not the time to rush into any decisions you are about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. And new beginnings. So, everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you into a new direction. Stand your ground. Standing your ground is an empowering confidence building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so you will be the victor. So I feel like just choosing a softer approach, but like being, you know, firmly grounded and sure-footed with your decisions, but like so that you don't make the wrong ones. I'm not saying they're going to be the wrong ones. I'm just saying make sure you think everything through, North, because you don't want to make a hasty decision just out of like a quick impulsive, like maybe burst of anger or whatever the heck it might be, right? Because all people do that. Every human being is like that. But it's just in this particular situation, you're just being nudged to just kind of be gentle but firm, if that makes any sense. I just kind of go back to the basics. You know what I mean? Like, you need to go back to the drawing board it, or just go back to like even your memory book, right? Ugh, that is fucking not okay. I mean, it's totally fine. I'm so happy. Yeah, 100%. Very intelligent person. You are, aren't you? Fluffer. Okay. Yeah, they're showing me like just be careful of repeating cycles, repeating old patterns and behaviors, because it keeps getting in the way of your forward movement with this situation or any growth. Like, it's just holding you back. It's almost like you're like 2 steps behind when you're already like everything's set up for you to be a couple more steps ahead than you'd like to be right now. That's what I want to say. It's not like you're behind. It's just you think you're behind. You think you're not succeeding at something. You think you're not good enough. There's just like all of those little thoughts and those little doubts. You know what I mean? If you don't believe in yourself, then you have like, it's like being super certain within oneself, but also being slightly insecure about it. Like, I don't know how to explain that. We do have the 2 of Cups. Well, definitely. I feel like the outcome here, if you make these small changes, even though it's going to be hard, but be consistent, and it'll just start coming naturally to you, that it'll bring this harmonious balance back where you fill each other's cups, or you have like, you know, connections that are reciprocal. Like, it's like sharing your love juice, if you will. And then, yeah, like kind of in a state right now where it's like, you don't know where everything stands. So it's like having to do some work and wanting to work together, like wanting to work on it, but not knowing how or what to do, or like the direction in which to go with it, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you do know it's in you, but maybe you don't want to you don't want to listen to, I don't know what's going on. It's not that you're not listening. It's like, you know, but you won't do that, or you're like falling back into old thought patterns, which is causing chaos within oneself too, right? And then that distracts you from being able to make the decision that you want to, or just like it's comfortable. It's like an easier thing to do, is just because, you know, don't lose your peace in chaos just because chaos isn't forever, right? It's just for now until we get these things under wrap, right? So we have the 2 of Wands in reverse. So it's like not being able to see clearly the future of this, you know, whatever. And also worried about the decisions. Like, you're like, I don't know what direction to go because I've thought about all the pros and cons. You know, I know where I stand emotionally. I know what I want to offer. I know how much I love and how much I feel for this person, but I don't know what to do with it. I don't know where to go. Feeling like a little bit guarded emotionally too, because it's like a bit of a sting. Yeah, it's got you feeling in like, you know, you've invested in things. You've been patient in your own regard. You've waited for stuff to happen that also hasn't happened, so it's not fully on you. It's like, yeah, being definitely like just aware, being very aware, guarded. Kind of that passion, like guarding your love, right? Well, we have the Emperor coming out in the reverse, so that means you're not feeling stable in your own kingdom. Okay, well, let's get on with let's get some forward movement here. Come on, Spirit. I mean, no, we can't rush it and adjust it, but like, it's like, I know you know what to do. I know you know that that's in you. I need you to do it. It's kind of where like yourself is asking yourself, you know? Okay. So some resolve. I mean, you know, you're not going to give any more like lowball, broken promises, any emotional offers that might not be adequate. Like, you know that you have to step up and not be so guarded, right? Not be so guarded emotionally, not be so guarded within every possible way. Like, you're just guarded, right? And then the Fool. You know, taking a risk, doing something different, jumping over that cliff, you know, you don't really understand or know what's to come if you do, or what's beneath you, but it's so important that you do, because there's this things waiting for you. I mean, that's like resolve in this situation. That is, you know, I mean, just a more abundant you, like a healthier, happier you, so that the people in your life are able to also receive that abundance just by being around you. It'll emanate, right? It'll spread like wildfire, but in a good way. So yeah, you're coming out of the Five of Swords. So like no more conflict, no more fighting. Like this is gonna come to an end. There'll be a resolve. And I think honestly by like the end of the day, if that helps you out, I hope it does. I know you're tired of being burned, and that's the thing. Like it just comes in, and it's like it shakes up our whole world. It's just like it's like a wildfire, right? Logically, it just kind of just chaos really fast. I feel like though, if there is like different tactics that you've been thinking about using, or maybe you're tired of trying everything and nothing seems to be working, is also another way you could probably put that. I just honestly, I see it honestly resolving, but I just feel like you have to, whatever you decide or whatever is decided, there has to be some sure-footedness to it, right? Like it has to not be an empty promise. It can't be just a for now fix. It has to be a promise like of consistency, right? And it's going to be, you need endurance, and it's not going to be easy, and every day is going to be a challenge, but it'll just be natural. Like things will just come back naturally. Do you need outside, Ravi? Watch out. Kitty cat, I'll let the window open for you. Go ahead. Go on now. Get your little butt out there then. Okay. So, the fool ain't like reckless here. It's the first honest step after years of armor. You're welcome. I really hope that helped. I mean, like, honestly, you know, all my personal, like, you can reach out and we can work together, or we can, all the three of us, or whatever you guys need. I'm here for you because I love you both. Okay, easy. I wonder if it's supposed to be nice today. I kind of want to go golfing. Go fucking figure, hey? 3 card, which deck? Which deck do you want for you? I don't have a carpet, cardwood floor, so I don't know, because my cats don't shit on the floor here either. It's a weird fucking question. You're just feeling the numbers 3 today, so 6, 9, and 12. Anything new? Actually, 1 second. It's not really like new, but I don't use it on here very often or ever. I will grab it. Okay. So I do have like this one we don't use very often. I do have this one as well. This is like the Angel Blessings deck. This is probably what it looks like with all the smoke where you guys are from coming up here, hey? Okay. So, ooh, Jesus. Louises. I think maybe we'll check both of these out for you. If you're gonna do, hold on. So you want a 3-card pull. I'll use 3 different decks, and then I'll just count the 6, 9, 12. Is that what you want me to do? You asked for orange. Or do you want me to just pull 3 of these for you? Yeah, okay. Well, we'll figure it out here. We'll just do, I love these ones. I haven't used them in so long. you're going through some big changes, easy. Okay? There's like, oh, there's ego death and then ego rebirth, and then there's like, there's a lot of back and forth energy, but like forward movement for sure, and growth. So that's good. Okay. Bear. Do you want me to pick an animal card for you, or do you want me to just read the bear for you? Or what do you mean? Crazy. I know that's 4, but I had to take that. Okay. So 40 with coming out with hope. And then we have love. We have knowledge. And we have music. Aw, do you heal through music? That's nice. Actually, I think that most people do in their own way. With me referring... Oh, chat. Okay. So I would like to just pull a tarot card for each of these just to clarify them, if that's okay with you, Easy. Yeah, okay. Do you want me to use this deck? What did I do it like that? Do you want me to use this deck, or do you want me to use a different one? Okay. Do you feel like something slipped through your fingers, or if you don't, or something, or like you like something happened that you didn't want to do it, but you did, and now you wish you didn't? Interesting. Okay. Okay. So hope, let's see what we've got on hope. Oh, hello, Miss Tarot D. Welcome in. Have a good one. Love you. Okay. So we have the 9 of Cups coming out on the Hope card. This is like just about your emotional fulfillment. It's like you were just about there, or you're always feeling like you're just one step away from it, from that last cup, right? Also feeling like when it comes to hope, obviously, you know, even like I said, if the loss of those cups or any have been spilled in general, like obviously if you had experiences that have dimmed your hope, or like the loss of kind of that direction, I know that like it feels like emotional fulfillment hasn't been, there hasn't been any forward movement, but 100% there is. It's just in small strides, right? But you're just about there, so don't give up. It's kind of what I'm hearing. And then we have the Ace of Wands coming out for the love. So definitely you have someone that's interested in you, or you're interested in them, with that coming out, because it's an offer of like, you know, passion, creativity, love, honesty, like those kinds of things. But be careful, because it can come in quick and hot, and well, it can leave you feeling burned every once in a while as well. So just be mindful of that. With the knowledge we have, ooh. Okay, so we have the 2 of Swords. It's like, it's funny that it's coming out on the knowledge card. You know, it's like being, you know, guarding yourself, like, but being blinded to something, but keeping yourself in the dark about it. It's almost like not listening to yourself, and just kind of sitting there with the 2 swords guarding yourself. But you can put those swords down and take the blindfold off, right? Love, it does suck. Oh, thank you, Steven. Hope you have a good day too. Steven, sorry. Music. Let's see what this has to pertain to here. Music, please. Ooh. You have the Knight of Swords coming out. So it's like, that is when you think. When you're listening to music, it puts you into this like meditative state almost, where you can like process your thoughts, or you think about things from a different perspective, or it kind of brings you some resolve or peace or clarity. So I think that music's obviously very important for you. And I think that you do have a lot of love to give. It's just like for the right person. But I think that you've just kind of, I want to say like you just stepped in some shit with some of your connections or something like that. Because I'm seeing like almost making hasty decisions because of unclear thoughts. It's kind of what I want to say with that. Hold on, this has got to go. It's not good. I don't even want to look at it anymore. Don't want it near me. Yeah, it's Zen mode for sure. So it kind of brings you to just like this mental peace and clarity where you can like organize your thoughts. And like, that's why it's easy for you to kind of decide what you want, because you've thought about it for a long ass time, right? Yeah, look at that. You've thought about it for a long ass time with the King of fucking Pentacles. You know, it's that slower moving, like it's the slowest moving fucking thing, energy in the whole deck. So just, but very much like very well like rooted, right? Like that seed was planted. He's abundant because he's waited, he's been patient, he's strategic, you know, he's like it's slow growing, but it's growing. So it's been a long journey for sure. Okay, I'll just take one of these two to clarify the end here for gratitude. And one more, please. One more. Oh my God. Ask and you shall receive. Thank you. So this is beautiful. We have gratitude coming out. And it says, life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what is in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. And then we have memories coming out too. Yeah, well, that makes sense. We just had retrograde too, thinking about things from the past. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you, so remember the happier moments within your loved ones who are here in spirit. Neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. And then we also do have self-love coming out. There's a lot of love going on here. Not with other people, but with yourself, which is good. And, you know, the divine and spirit and your loved ones, you're like in that are not here any longer. So now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions that you take to support your body, mind, and soul. So you're on the right track, easy, but, you know, and if music's your healing, just keep doing it that way. But also kind of get yourself into like healing mode so that you can just kind of get through this last little bit of residual energy. I think you got to find something to like, I think that you need to make amends with certain people or certain things within yourself that people have done, like forgiveness, right? It's not for them, it's for us. And yeah, like that's about it. I think honestly, you're doing a great job. You're definitely on the road to healing. You just need to just maybe do something. I know I keep suggesting this to everybody, but maybe it's just time to do something a little bit different if we're not seeing results. You know what I mean? And also be patient with yourself, you guys, because you're not going to see results overnight. These are big changes. These are big things. This is like a lot of work that needs to be done or has had to go into it, right? Oh, hey, Mama Mare. Hopefully that helped. Easy. Hello, Randy. How's it going? You guys are late to the party. I was just about to jump off. I've been up here for a while, kind of getting tired, but I could do a collective reading for those who didn't ask for one, and you can just resonate with it, and I'll do a short one if you'd like. So, because people just came in and maybe they would like one too, but I'm not going to do any more personal readings right now, I don't think. If that's okay with everybody, it's going to have to be. It's going to have to be. Oh no, it's okay. Like I'll do a collective right now, and then if you can resonate with it, Mama. Also, I'll be back on later too. I just need to recharge my little body and mind and soul. So, collective, Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force something that isn't your story. If it's not, it's not. Don't ruin your life over it. Okay. For the collective, please. This is strange. It's like sticking with like certain, I don't know, it's like people are stuck to a certain idea or a thing or an expectation that they had. I don't know why I'm seeing that. It's sovereignty with the crow. Okay, what do we have on the bottom? We have premonition with the stag on the bottom, and I am going to take that one too because I actually don't know what that is in this deck, and it came up for a reason. So let's learn together. Crow. Fucking love when it opens right up. So, crow doth warn of battle cry, black messengers soar through the darkest sky. Death, destruction, loss, and woe consumes the mind, must let it go. I call upon the crow to assist me and harness this power, so mote it be. My macabre presence in itself declares that the battle has commenced. The primordial cry of deep wounding is consumed with the darkest of your emotions as you sink into the despairing depths of the unknown. From deep within the abyss, I will lend you my spiritual sight to see beyond your limited vision as I bring a message from beyond the worlds, or between the worlds, sorry. From deep within the abyss, I will lend you my spiritual sight to see beyond your limited vision. Yes, okay, as I see, bring you between the worlds, for it's a mystery and magic of the old ways that beckon you when I soar into view. I am a harbinger of change and transformation and have observed you for a while now. I have come to reveal both the strength of your light and the deep magic that can be summoned from the darkness within. As you learn to fly between the worlds, hurts of past are released, so let go and allow the mighty wingspan of my jet black wings to help you rise up. Feel the power and the expansion as you claim sovereignty over all. Time to reclaim your strength and your power. Balance the light by embracing your shadow. Crow highlights the path that you are to take. A death or an ending of the old is imminent. Release the past and move on. Crows are a magical bridge between the worlds and can be used to fly and spy. As a sign of mortality, the crow is often feared for its presence, for death is imminent when crow appears. As a carrier of magic, mystery, and power, the crow is associated with the goddess of battle, the Morrigan, and can assist us in claiming our sovereignty. Interesting. The stag. Alrighty. Sneaky feeling, sixth sense feared, spooky sightings being weird. Trust the forest king's suspicion, be warned and heed the premonition. I have chosen to cross your path to assist you in your quest to hunt down and know your own spiritual strengths and insights. You have been given a great gift of second sight, passed down through your ancestral line, and it's time to reawaken those gifts of intuition and sensitivity. Time to stand tall and be seen, for you have hidden any premonitions you have had since you were quite young, for the fear of being rejected or thought weird and crazy. With age comes wisdom, and your majestic spirit, along with mine, will fuse together as we walk between the worlds of magic and the mundane. When you acknowledge your supernatural abilities, you'll be more able to rise to any challenges presented. Stag magic will determine whether the feelings, signs, and visions you are getting are foreboding or favorable. And trusting your instincts is a sure-footed way to manifesting or mastering that feeling or hunch that should not be ignored. Remain calm in difficult situations, be mindful of feelings and how they affect you. Trust your intuition. You can face any challenges or problems. Choose peace and kindness. A new love surrounds you, and don't ignore the signs. Use stag antlers for working with fire magic to move coals and rocks. Wear stag antlers on your head to empower visions. Make an antler necklace for strength and protection. Stag is associated with the horned god and his many incarnations. Both Artemis and Diana, goddess of the sun and of the hunt, are guardians of the forest with the stag as a symbol. Well, there you go, folks. Hey, Jamie, how's it going? Well, I hope that everybody liked that. I hope you had a good time. I have been on here for a very very long time. And so I'm probably gonna go now and do my thing, do another thing. Okay, I love you guys so much. Bye-bye.